Oh my god, they're not breathing! Does anyone know CPR?
Red alert! What you are hearing now is not a test. Not a test. You are now tuned into LA On Lock Radio, bringing you all the newest and exclusive underground music from Los Angeles to any other city around it. Let's go! Hosted by
Steve DeMar, man, Linwood, California, at 3 on the track.
Log in now.
Y'all know I get But we here, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. And I'm glad you have me here, bro. We are in the beautiful city of Hollywood. You guys already know if you've been tuning in, you've been watching us, you know where it's at, man. Where it's at. We're at LA On Lock Studios right here, right off the Sunset. Before we get everything started, before I introduce my special guest, I want to say we do apologize for missing last week. You know, we didn't have a guest last week, but we got one today, bro. And I really want to introduce this dude, man. I want to always say this right because it's hard to say it like 5 times. Multi-platinum selling producer. Woo! DJ-WES is in the building, man. What's good, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
We got to clap for ourselves because we ain't got an audience right here. This is not in the live studio audience. Right. Welcome, bro. Welcome, man.
Glad I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
You got your homegirl right here, man. Is this your manager?
My manager.
Shout out to the management.
Shout out to the management team. We always got to give them love. Okay, bro. So before we get started, man, I want to thank you, man, for making time for us. You know, being a producer, this dude right here is a producer, man, and I know how busy you guys get when you're in the studio, you're cooking up, you get lost, and sometimes it be for hours and days. You just go eat, use the restroom, shower, and all that, and you got to come back and go back to work. Mm-hmm. So I get that, man. What was the dedication and the drive to get there? Because you know, now that you see because you obviously didn't know the lifestyle before you got into it. But now that you see the hustle, the dedication, all the work that you got to put into being a DJ, man, a producer as well, like, what was the motivation for that before?
I would say, I think like middle school. I went to Crozier. Shout out to Crozier Middle School, Inglewood. I started DJing school dances.
Oh, nice.
Like, I was DJing school dances.
Oh, pray tell, dog. Tell us more about that shit.
My middle school, they was just pretty much like, they knew I loved music. They knew that I was like, you know, musically driven. And I would just pack up CDs from my house and just bring them to school. And then if I knew...
This was before this is
after before everything.
The what do you call those? The vinyls and stuff. You're not
bringing
crates
like,
no
I'm putting
CDs
in, putting mixed CDs in the mixers, and I know.
Aren't you glad we grew? I mean, I know people they still do vinyls and stuff on DJ sets, but aren't you glad we grew up in that generation where we didn't have to walk around carrying all those deadly crates, bro? We just had that little flip folder.
All I needed was.
Remember that?
All I needed was a mixed CD person.
Okay.
That was at my school. I was just like, I'll go home, watch Rap City, write down the songs.
Shout out the basement.
You feel
Shout
me?
out the fucking Big Ticket.
Yeah. So I'll write down that, and then this was like the LimeWire days. Like Winamax, and you know, and then shut.
You had good connection, or you have to sit there and wait?
I had good connection.
Damn,
but I wasn't the one doing it, cause
you said the guy. That's right.
I got hip to it, and at school one day. And then it was a girl that did mixed CDs.
Okay.
And she was just like letting everybody know like if y'all need like mixed CDs, I got y'all.
What artists
and
were
nobody
you
took
listening to at
advantage
the time?
I would say like Ludacris, DJ Quick, just the regular shit.
Damn, some DJ Quick?
Yeah,
okay,
DJ Quick
school,
and Bone Thugs and all that.
Yeah.
But as far as partying, you know, Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon, Eastside Boys,
Pablo.
You know,
yeah,
the regular.
So now, when I'm asking what year, I got to realize now what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? P. Pablo, waving his shirt around his
Right.
Man, so times like that was definitely the inspiration for wanting to make it successfully, right? Because you saw the joy that you brought into these people's faces when they're dancing, when they're enjoying the music as you're a DJ. What what was the downside of everything? That did you ever look at a downside like, damn, am I not playing the right music, or did you ever see crowds that weren't having a good time and not dancing, and were you able to change that?
Yeah, so when I started DJing, I looked for the crowd.
Right.
Like I see if people just talking to each other, and once I see like a group of women dancing after a song I play,
you know,
and I'm like that. Okay, I gotta keep that. I gotta keep hitting that vein. I gotta keep hitting it. Cause it's like
he said, I gotta keep hitting that vein.
Yeah,
we don't do drugs like that.
Yeah, because the niggas, and I'm still like that. Like, cause the niggas is gonna gravitate to what the women are doing.
Of course.
At the party.
Naturally.
Like, as soon as they see the women, you know, getting in the crowd and all that and dancing, this my shit, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit them with another one. Hit them with another one. And then the niggas gonna be like, Birdman hand rub.
Right. You start, it goes from the hand
rub
to then they start getting the
now
backs
the party
off the wall
is
real
going.
quick, you know what I'm saying?
Now the party is going, you know what I'm saying? So, the downside of that, it would be just me seeing no one dancing. And like, I've had that one time, because I'll play like a song no one's heard, and I'm like, oh damn, this is my shit, but no one else knows this song.
Taking that risk.
Not yet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would like to think that all DJs feel. I think that comes like part of the job. Like being a rapper, part of the job that I feel like is kind of a hassle is rehearsing. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be there for hours. Sometimes it'll be in a hot studio or it'll be in a hot place, and you just got to. You like, fuck it, I got to do it. So it's just I would figure that came with the job. You know, having to deal with people that aren't gonna be dancing and aren't gonna be moving. So that's where it's up to you. Because I see DJs that. Some of them don't even have a microphone, and I'm like, wait, what DJ don't have a microphone?
I don't have a microphone.
So so get on that. So why don't you have a microphone? Do you think you're loud?
I feel like I interrupt the vibe. Like, you know, when you go to like day. I know, I get it. That's what you're supposed to do, but like I've DJed shit recently, and I just be there. Like I like to play the background. I'm a background kind of guy.
I heard DJ talking.
Like if you like my services, you'll come up to the DJ booth and be like, what's your name? Da, da, da. You know.
But don't you think if you have the mic, you could just yell out, I'm DJ?
I could, but I'm such an introvert. Like, I'm
so
like,
sorry then. Yeah.
No. It's cool, but I'm just like, I like to play the background. I like to be the nigga that's no one like who's that guy?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not saying anything. I want to know more about this person.
Yeah.
So they come up to me, like, during the party or after the party, like, you have a card? You have this? You have that? And I'm just like, and it worked for me. So I was just like, maybe, because when I'm around, like, the homies, I'm, hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're different around our friends,
Yeah, so when it's around people that I don't know, and I'm getting booked for a DJ gig, I'm like, I'm just in the back.
You don't want to be at a bar mitzvah like, yeah, man,
right.
also talk, motherfucker.
I will definitely do that. I would definitely do that.
There you go.
I would
definitely I would too,
do
bro.
That. I would definitely do that. Like, Mazel Tov, motherfucker.
Yeah. So the reason I stress the microphone part is because being a rapper, I know I've done my story on hip hop and my research and all that, and DJs were the original rappers, bro. DJs were the ones that were rappers were kind of just right there as a hype man. You know what I mean? We were really just a hype man. The DJ was kind of the one. Now everybody put your hand and then you know, they were the ones rhyming and stuff, and then you know the rapper either follow along or beatbox himself to it. You know what I'm saying? So I always just saw it as very important because every time I'm at a DJ event where there's a DJ there, I love just and that's probably just me being an artist, you know what I'm saying? And not, of course, and not being an extrovert myself. I kind of like, I like that. I like the interaction. I like the crowd, the audience control. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes you a long way. I know you like that when people come up to you, but just take it for consideration, bro. That crowd audience and talking to them and making them feel happy. Trust me, if you got like 5 people that were coming up to you after your set, once you do shit like that, you might get like 9, 10 people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like 3 sets to each their own. But I felt like the DJs, and I will always think this, bro. The DJs are, no disrespect to my musicians, to artists, but DJs are the most important, bro. Because if you're not spinning our shit, bro, who are we, bro? We play our music till our hands turn numb from touching play all the time. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not for y'all, bro, we're not gonna, you know. And the DJs that I love when the DJs, this is that new Steve DeMar, this that new N3 on the track. That shit comes in handy. Do you get what I'm saying?
Don DeMar.
But I'm gonna shut up because I might as well just be a DJ myself. Cause I'm over here complaining.
No. You definitely have a point on that because it's like the DJs, they drive it, and like even back in the '80s, like you had like Cool Herc.
Of course. Yeah, shout out. He's still with us too.
Yeah,
man.
you feel me?
Still with
Cool
us, bro.
Herc.
I follow him on the gram.
But it's like he'll still let you know that. Like if you was to book Cool Herc for a gig, he will let you know that. Like,
Have you met Cool Herc?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. DJ Marley Marr.
Marley Marr?
Yeah. Forgive me.
No, you didn't.
But yeah, you feel me? But he'll let you know that. So it's like I met him before. But so I was just like, damn, this is crazy.
That's a so you got to meet New York's biggest DJ, Marley Marr.
He did
One of
LL
New
Cool
York's
J
biggest
shit.
DJs. Yeah,
He produced
I'm just saying that because, bro, you
doing
fucking
it.
LL Cool J, bro. Come on, man.
And
You
I'm
hip-hop.
familiar with it.
You hip hop, bro.
Right,
Like
right.
if you worked with LL Cool J in the '80s, bro, you hip hop right now, and you
right.
still around. You're hip hop, bro. You know, so what? Let's continue with that, bro. So what was it like working with him? Did he give you jams? Was it a long conversation?
We never moved on anything, but
Okay.
I talked to him over the phone because I was just, he was trying to give me some rights to some samples that I was using because he liked the way that I was just using,
That's
samples
good
at the
that-
time. I'm a sample dude.
Pay attention to what this gentleman is saying, bro, because it's
You gotta
really,
clear
really
that
good.
shit.
Yeah,
You gotta clear that shit.
definitely.
So I kind of went to the main person. Like, it's one thing going to the companies that but if you get it from the source, they can clear that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'd rather go through him than have to go through BMI and ASCAP and all that. So
And
it builds the.
Is that how you
the
would want to be
relationship.
as well? If somebody wants to, because sometimes people get busy, and I think that's what BMI and those are there for. Would you like? How would you feel? Would you want somebody to go straight to you? Are you cool with that, or would you want them to go through like BMI and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, it goes straight to me, and then we go to
Okay.
management, and then we go to the lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Once he said lawyers, I gotta change the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody gotta be on one accord.
Yeah.
To me, that's just how I am off the court, on the court. Like just everybody just got to be on one channel. So,
So why music? I know you said you were a DJ, but what was the whole push to even do that? To set everything up to go out there and see people dance and stuff at the parties? Like, did you witness a DJ who wasn't doing his thing, or who wasn't really bringing a party to life, and you were like, you know what? If I do this shit, I'm gonna be different.
So it started. You remember the Fisher Price karaoke toys when we was little?
Yeah. With the little microphone, the toy microphone.
Yeah. You put it to the side.
Okay.
So my mom purchased my first ever cassette tape, and it was Bobby Brown, right?
Wow.
It's a Bobby Brown album. No Humping Around. That was the very first song I heard.
I don't think I heard that song before.
Oh yeah, you gotta hear that.
Okay, I will, man.
It's like, all right, so I heard that, and then I used to listen to that whole album while like go to sleep.
Okay.
And then I guess like when I got to middle school, I found out like you at home you watching DJs doing their shit on TV, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And because I actually wanted to be a rapper.
Okay.
And my rapper name was like Teflon or some shit like that. Because I was dark skinned. And I felt like, all right, that's hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that at first. So I would be in my elementary schools just making track lists. Like, because you remember like that feeling when you purchase an album and then you look at the track list, and then you look in the CD booklet, and then you looking at the lyrics, and then like who produced it. But I didn't get to that. I didn't get to the who produced it part. Like all that was gibberish to me at first, because I was like, all right, well I get to see.
Well, we're young, bro. We don't know like.
Yeah,
shit like
I didn't
that.
know.
Like,
I didn't know.
I'm taking we're the same age, so I'm like, bro, I did the same thing. I used to just go to I was one of those like real hip hop fans that are like so much like, damn, bro, you're doing too much. Where I would cut every picture out. I'll go to magazines, do all that shit. Cut a picture out of Jadakiss or 50 Cent, somebody, bro, and just put that shit on my wall. Mm-hmm. And I used to love those albums because some of them, like they weren't like huge, but some of them will have like how they did vinyls, where you open up like a big section, it'll be like a full, like this side, like this for example, this will have their face, and then this will have their body, you know what I'm saying? And then you just like take it off the album like that. I used to love those. Like,
it's funny you said that, because you know how like the compact disc used to come, where you could just like take the booklet out, and then you open up that package and you take the back.
Oh yeah. It was like two covers.
What I used to do is, cause I love art.
But you have to really dig in that shit to break the second one.
Yeah, that second one. Yeah, that second one was a motherfucker. Cause you can either break that whole thing.
You was probably young too. You remember that?
So what I used to do is, I used to get like a white sheet of paper. And I used to line it up with the whole package, and I used to just cut around the edges, and then I'll write my track list on the white piece of paper, and then I'll make the back cover, and then I'll like draw some shit on the front cover.
Okay.
But I never got to like the whole booklet thing, and I was just like, damn, like I can make my own mix CD, I can make my own record, like my own album right now. Like I just ripped the whole package, and then like, man, it's crazy, bro.
It must. I mean, it sucks for me now, but it must suck for you too. Where now that nobody's buying CDs, you can't even do CDs on Amazon anymore.
Yeah,
so
I wanted to go back to that. I wanted to go back to where you can actually.
But it
go
sucks.
into
Like our time that we're doing actually the shit that we wanted to do back then. Now we can't do. I would love to do that too, bro. Like those little the cover albums again and stuff like you're talking about, man.
Yeah, like cause. Imagine that feeling when you used to like go to like Tower Records or Circuit City.
Yep. Sound
Rest in peace, Circuit City.
Sound Goody.
Yeah, you go to Sound Goody and you go buy that album, and it's just like I have a piece of art here. Like you looking through the booklet while you listening to the album, and that adds on to that.
Because like, the artist that did that, he was with that person. One like the person that edited everything. He was with him saying, all right, I want these shots. I want this. The artist was involved with that booklet. You know what I'm saying? The music, as far as the packaging and all that, the artist isn't, I mean, I'm sure they see it, but that's not a part of them. That's the manufacturers and stuff like that. But when they were there picking the photos that they want, putting where the lyrics, where the song track is going to be, what number that's the artist. I love those because I felt like before we had YouTube and stuff like that, I couldn't just watch your music video like that. I had to wait till they play it on MTV. As for there, if I have your album cover or whatever, I can see your picture whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? You remember I didn't have a computer at 10 years old, at 11 years old. Right. So I was just looking to see who you were as a person and what you look like. I'm looking through your album covers, you know what I'm saying? So
right. And then I'm good, bro. Yeah, just like my first actual CD that I actually purchased with my allowance was an Outkast album, Aquemini. That was 1998.
Yeah. I remember that.
So Outkast usually every disc it have like a really bomb ass shaped woman naked, and then like that was on every disc. So that caught my eye already. I was like, damn, like who's doing this? but they got it from Funkadelic. From Parliament.
Oh yeah, I remember
Parliament Funkadelic.
Lucy Collins in there.
And then the very first album cover that actually like that had that same aesthetic was Snoop Dogg Doggy Style album.
Oh yeah.
Where he came with the comic book, and then it's just like
and had him as actual dog, and he was on the roof like Snoopy. Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I want to do this. Like, So recently, I just got into doing album covers. I do a lot of people album covers.
Oh,
I do
nice.
graphic design.
I didn't know that.
I do all that.
Oh, yeah, y'all hear that
I
shit?
do it all.
Y'all hear it?
Hey, come on.
All right,
Yeah.
so you know, as a person who used to do my own covers as well, you know, I understood that a lot of people are expensive. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to pay $100, $200 just for an art cover. You know, so was that part of the reason why you did your own covers too, or you started making covers?
Nah, that was as soon as I got into it, and I'm still like getting into it because I got into it a little bit late because I was so focused on the music side, and then I like got into art more, and I'm like.
But do you realize how they don't disrupt each other? You can still, you know, do your music and still make your
and make your art. But it adds steroids to the music that you. So you can produce a whole album, right? Mm-hmm. And then that artist might not have a vision on where, you know, what the album cover wanna look like. So I come in like, look, I can do your whole album. And I could do the artwork.
This fucking guy.
Like, come on. You
a
got a
hustler,
package deal. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got a package deal.
Where does it come from? Where's the hustle come from? Tell me
Just
about your family, your background.
my mom, she's from Joplin, Missouri.
Okay.
But my like entire family's
Quiet
from
place?
Alabama. Yeah, it's a quiet place. You know, it's meth city now. Right?
Oh shit.
Like it's going crazy right now. But it's like.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you came out of that place and you came to California.
Hey, bro, we're from
right.
from Linwood and like the Watts area.
Right.
Before that shit was nothing but white folks, bro. So it's just
well, it's still nothing but white folks in Joplin. Like I've visited and I'm like, dang, the best place
Joplin?
you can eat is
Joplin,
that. Yeah, best place you can eat at is like Applebee's.
Damn.
Damn, like you know what I'm saying? Like you came from this. So I'm like, you know, I seen her work, and she was a jewelry person, and you know, just my mom did a lot of. She was a hustler, so I got my hustle from my mom. So, and then my hustle it's really because I have kids. Like I got a newborn, and I have a 9-year-old, so it's just like I gotta keep doing something, and then I gotta do something that I love. That I'm passionate in, you know, so. Yeah.
No, because you know what I'm saying? You got kids, bro. You want to be able to do something that'll give you time to spend with them. You know, these office jobs, although they pay bills and pay rent, they take you away from memories that you could be making. They take you away from, you know, sometimes birthdays, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to, the thing that I loved about, I don't have any kids, but the thing I love about being in this music career, having a music career is, once I do have kids, I can still have time for them. You know what I'm saying? They won't be in the back burner because, you know, Pop's got a show or got a tour or whatever. You know, stuff like that. You can bring them along. You know what I mean? You got, you know, especially you're doing big things now, so you're gonna be able to afford people to look after them and what do you call those, like nannies and stuff, to be on tour with you and on the road with you. You know, not that they have to be at home, they can be with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I say get a nanny because obviously when you're out there producing and doing your stuff, you're around smoke, you're around drinks. You know, you can't have the kid. You can have them with you, but not in the actual.
Not in the actual. Yeah.
You know, have a nanny in the next hotel room with them, making sure they're straight. You know.
My son is dying to like go to a session with me, but I'm like, no.
Yeah, man. I mean,
because my son, I just taught him how to make beats.
Oh,
so he knows how to make beats now.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like at the baby shower, he was walking around to people like, you know, I make beats now. It's $25. I'm like, and then one of my homies was like, you know, your son pressed me about buying a beat from him for $25.
That hustle was in your, it's genetic,
I was like,
bro.
What?
That shit is in your genes, bro. It went from your mom to you to your son.
So it's like that generational wealth thing is big.
Okay.
Like I didn't know anything about it before, like you know, but I'm learning as I go. But when I saw him, and then I had my friends coming to me about like, hey, your son, he just pressed me about a beat he made, you know.
He mad because I said I don't rap. He's
right.
You better start.
Like this is cool and all, but I make beats. My daddy taught me how to make beats, so I was like, all right, cool. Like, it's just, you know.
That gotta make you proud.
That shit drives my hustle.
Nice.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I can go pick up a regular 9 to 5 and come home and then, you know, do my music shit and without, like, complaining about it. because I'm like, all right, it's bigger than me. Like, it's not
of
about
course.
me no more. Like, that's out the window. Like, it's just about my family and all that.
Yeah, and they gotta survive, bro. And I always respect a gentleman who does what he can. Cause see, we're taught to survive for ourselves and to fend for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when we get when we get a blessing like that, where God gives us a kid or something like that, I can just imagine how it's like, damn, I got so used to doing for myself. You know, now I gotta like do for somebody. I still talk to my brother right here all the time. Like, you know, how do you do it? You know, because I'm not gonna lie. One time I was with my cousins and we were smoking, and one of my nephews came in. He was like, "Dad," and I swear for a quick second he was looking at me, and I was like, "Oh," I was so high. I was like, "Oh shit,
Don't look at me.
is this a dream? Am I, Dad?" And then he went to my cousin. I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Shit," you know what I'm saying? So, but I see it in my cousin's face where he's like, "Oh damn, like I can't have him around." You know how that scared look in his face. It's almost like if a police pulled up. But I see that it's that respect and that love. You know what I'm saying? When he saw his son while he was smoking, this dude who's a heavy ass smoker, you know, never skips a blunt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He tells the dude, no, I'm not gonna hit it right now, bro. You know, it's little shit that I pay attention to, and it's humbling things that I look at that I respect, and I appreciate that. You know, you opened to us about that because growing up without a dad, bro, I always saw certain men that did do shit like that to their kids that left and stuff like that, and I saw a lot of it. It was very it angered me a lot, and it upset me a lot. You know what I'm saying? That there's really dudes out there in that world, you know. And the fact that it happened to me, it touched home. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a blessing to be around dudes like you, be around three, you know, where you guys saw that responsibility and you didn't care that you only learned how to fend for yourself. Because now, you know, you took that role and you're a dad, and you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I respect that. So we're gonna
to the real dads out there.
Yeah, shout out all the real dads out there, man. And those ones that are you know, I don't want to shit on y'all. The ones that are lost, that are like, damn, man, I don't know if I could feed the dude or if I can provide for him. Still, give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, your luck could change. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of my homies that are big names right now, bro. And before they had kids, they was like, damn, bro, are you sure you even want to make music, dog? Like, you're not even really hungry for this shit. Then they have a kid, and all of a sudden, you know, they're verified now. They're like, I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The hustle goes up when you have a kid.
You were totally right about that, bro.
Grinding, for sure.
So let's get back into the music, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to open too much of your life. Now they got to see the type of man you are, and they're gonna respect and love that. So I'm glad you were able to open that for us. Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the music. Was it what were you listening to in your household? Because I'm sure music came into your head way before you were going to that DJ to that dance and you heard, you know, you played music and stuff like that. I'm sure you were 5 years old, 6 years old listening to something.
Like Bobby Womack.
Okay.
Let's see, Marvin Gaye, Dr. Dre for sure, DJ Quick for sure. That's why my name is DJ-WES.
Okay.
Because my grandfather used to listen to Tonight by DJ Quick non-stop.
I like that original one too. What was her name? Brenda. Damn.
Brenda had a baby?
No, the Tonight is a Night. The original singer.
Oh,
I forgot her name.
Damn! I wish I could tell you.
Is it Brenda?
No, it's
Betty.
Betty Wright.
Yeah, Betty Wright. There you go. I didn't know.
Yeah, she had a whole little skit before the song. Like,
he's a reason why I got into oldies, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as I love Temptations and all of that, but before I even got into that, bro, I was listening to DJ Quick and I listened to Tonight, and then I remember hearing this on the station with this dude named Art LeBeau, and he played that, and I'd be like, wow, this is when I didn't know what samples were, I didn't know none of that shit, so I was like, wait a minute, I was so lost. What am I listening to?
You know what got me in that song? And I wanted before she started the song, and she said her parents, she was playing something for her parents, and her parents was like, I know you're not gonna play that song. So that was a sample that was used in hip hop. Yeah, and I was just like, I gotta look for that, and I was like, oh, this is where it came from.
Is that the baby when not when we're grinding? What is that song? when they're like, it's a guy too, right?
Yeah.
There's a husband in the background talking this
Yeah,
shit.
or something.
Jerome!
Right, yeah,
Jerome!
They on that Bobby won't
There you go. What
Right,
song
right.
was that?
I can't.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was dun 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 dun. Looks
Oh,
like remember
yeah.
they sampled up TKO. It was
TKO.
Ahmad. It was Ahmad.
Uh,
Back in the day.
yeah. I don't remember their name, but
That's Ahmad.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
guy. He went by Ahmad.
Yeah,
I'm telling
Ahmad,
you,
yeah,
my
Ahmad.
hip hop
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just my
yeah.
mind. I love music
Yeah.
so much, bro. That
yeah,
you know, I'm 6 years old. I don't know, man. I'm like, I look at kids, bro, that are like 6, 7 years old, and you ever see them? They say like smart shit, and they're so like intelligent. Damn, what the fuck?
no, for
You
real.
know, music made me that person because music made. I got to go to an event, and then when a song is playing, I'm 7 years old, and then the oldie song is playing, I'm like, oh, I love this song by so and so, and these grown ass folks is looking at me like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But it's because music made me smarter, bro, and that's why I love this shit. So, what did music do for you?
Music gave me an outlet. Like, I mean, coming from where I'm from, I could have easily just went into gang banging or anything like that.
That's
But
all we have, kind of sometimes.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not all
Especially
we
back
have,
in
I'm
those
sorry.
days where it's like the Dickie days where when the game first came out.
Shit wasn't
He made
gentrified,
a
bro.
lot of motherfuckers want to
Yeah.
like go gang bang and be a blood or a crip or whatever. And I was just like, I'm gonna stay neutral. Like I'm gonna just do music for both sides. I'm gonna just do music. That's my longevity. I was in a marching band.
Okay.
I was a drum major. I was supposed to go to like a HBCU, and I stayed here. So I was just like, you know what? This is my thing, and it gets me hood passes. Like, I can go to any hood, I'm good.
Bro, you know how many times I
'Cause
got
I
banged
remember
on and I was
good,
like,
you know
yo,
what
I
I'm
can rap
saying?
for you,
So,
bro.
like-
I can spit something for you and I spit it.
Right.
All right, you straight,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? So it's like
You're
music
right.
just
It's a
gave me
hood
an
pass.
outlet where I could just be me, and I could just stay in the background like I like being, and I could just let my music speak. Like, you know, like if you know me, then you know I'm a talker. But if you like out to the outside world, it's like we just know his music. So it's like it's kind of a gift and a curse in that, because it's like, damn, my music is bigger than me, the person.
Well, see, this is the whole point I
Yeah.
do this interview for. You know what I'm saying? I want
Yeah.
people 5, 6 years from now, when you're big and you're famous, where you can't even really do interviews anymore. I want people that
I'm
they're-
doing interviews all the
Yeah,
time.
okay, respect.
I
But
don't care.
sometimes it ain't even like an artist's call. Sometimes it's the labels that they feel like you're so successful that doing interviews breaks away from your mystery. They want you to be mysterious. They don't want to see you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how labels work sometimes. So, what was I gonna say? My bad.
Well, it's LA on lock around. We interviewing everybody.
Yeah, we interviewing everybody.
yeah, we
so,
out here.
like I was saying, you know, I want people to know who you are as a person. I want people to know, can I relate to this dude? Because obviously, there's a guy that's working the 9 to 5 out there who can't afford a gold chain or J's or whatever, and he's looking at you, you know, this nice fancy dress dude with the chain. He's just gonna go off the image like, damn, man, I can't relate to this dude. This
Yeah,
dude got
man,
money.
That shit take work.
You know, but when you talk to them and they get to see how you were, like, oh, he didn't come from like a rich background, so everything that he got, he worked hard for that. That guy's gonna have a different outlook on you, like, oh shit, man, I'm working hard for my shit too, bro. He did his come up, I'm gonna do my. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like doing these interviews, bro, because three get me big names. Like you guys, you know, you guys are big names. So it's already an automatic that in 2-3 years from now, you guys are going to be doing big concerts, big venue. You guys are going to be big household names. So I knowing that I get those type of guests, I always try to ask you guys these certain type of questions so that they can know that, you know, there's going to be a time where this dude is not going to do a lot of interviews, or he's not going to be able to be showing his personality. But if I go to this LA on Lock interview that he did, he was, you know, he was talking about this, he was laughing, he was making me laugh, he was cracking these jokes, he made me comfortable. Now you laid a good first, and all these interviews that I do is for you to give a good first impression.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if this is a platform that we do a lot of first time interviews, you know, so that's already a first impression in itself. So, you know, people that done interviews already, they're comfortable with it and they already know. But with LA Unlocked, I want people to really know who you are, bro. not just you make music, not that you just do. You know what I'm saying? You're a person, my guy. You know what I mean? You got kids, you got a family to feed. You know, so I want them to see what your drive was. That so they don't shoes and think, oh, he was just doing it for the fame and the fortune. You get what I'm saying?
I'm only gonna get one chain. Whenever that day come,
Right.
but being a flashy guy, that ain't my style.
That's
like,
what's up, man.
I'm just more like, yeah, like
It's just because you
yeah.
don't. That's not important, bro. And
Yeah.
I respect that. You know, that's not. It's the joy that you bring, bro. You can make somebody who doesn't wear chains and who's totally against that. You can still make them have a good time and make them dance because of your music. You know
Like I could be DJing a venue and niggas is just like slick rigged out,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying. And then, like they look at the DJ, he ain't got no chain on, or I might have it tucked. You know what I'm saying? Or just I don't know. I just don't like the attention. You feel me? But shit, I take it as it comes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the beats that you make,
Let's get into some music.
yeah, that's why I brought that up. The beats that you make, can we play any of them? Can we play some songs that you have?
By
up
all
there?
means.
I know you had an account
Oh,
before
I
this
got
new one.
a lot of them.
Which
the
one?
one-
Look at all those.
Yeah, I
No
got
kidding,
a lot of
huh?
SoundCloud.
The one before this one was the one, bro. That was the
Which
one.
one?
The one before you made this one.
Oh,
It had like all the reposts. Like it had a lot of-
Yeah, that was the shit that like I didn't like release to the public, but it is releasing to the public at some point. But yeah,
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I wanted to like play some old joints.
you can do whatever,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Okay.
whatever stand out to you. My whole thing with making music, I just at some point
Keep us
when
to
I
space
feel
bar.
like when I felt like it was just like no one like when I felt like no one was listening to me, I was like, let me just put this shit out and see if it stick like grits to somebody.
Yeah.
And so that's why I just made
Trust
that.
me, bro. This world is
Yeah.
too
Thank
big
you.
to not have somebody listen to you, bro.
I got people like in Germany hitting me up
Right.
like, bro, I love your song, I love your music, and I'm like, damn, I'm still English. Like,
But you know
like-
what?
like-
That brings me to this. There's
Yeah.
this documentary called Finding Sugarman,
yeah,
and it's basically there's this guy who sold millions, like who's getting played millions out there in Africa, right?
Mhm.
But it's a documentary to look for him, and when they finally find a guy, he's a homeless man just living in the streets, bro. Just
do you know about Basquiat?
yeah, the painter,
So Basquiat,
the artist. I'm sorry.
he was a person that did a lot of art
Mm.
and didn't think none of it. Like he thought some of his art, of course,
Yeah.
but as far as the business standpoint, he was just like he didn't really care about that. He was just like, I just want my message out there. So the biggest influence in my whole entire situation is Basquiat. Like I love Basquiat. Like that dude is my spirit animal, if I could say
Story
that.
crazy.
And,
So,
and
yeah.
we're gonna
And his shit at that time when he was actually alive, no one was giving him like his just due. And then when he died and all that, his artists
suicide,
were
right?
like almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like they're having auctions for his shit.
He's
right now.
he's up there with Warhol, bro.
Yes,
Like,
he
straight
was
up, like-
he teamed up with Warhol.
Yeah.
Warhol saw something in him at a diner. This dude Basquiat was just selling postcards at that time, like what I'm doing with SoundCloud, like that this is my postcard.
Okay.
Like I'm just like, hey,
Good
if you
reference.
like it, you know what I'm saying, let's do something with it.
Mm.
But Warhol, like he was at a diner, he saw this dude selling postcards. He wasn't like flashy dressed or anything like that, and he was just like, oh shit, can you make something on the spot? Which I can do. And he was just like, oh wow, like I need to work with you. And then they did their collab.
Do you see how that it connects the same way as music? Because that story that you're telling me, it's also kind of the same that happened with Nipsey Hussle in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Nipsey was selling CDs in front of Vines,
And
right
then
where
he
I'm
pulled
at.
up.
Where,
Oh, right there next
like
to that?
where I stay at,
Yeah.
around the corner. Nipsey Hussle was selling like mixtapes in front of Vines.
Yeah.
Usually in front of Vines, you get the Girl Scouts like
Yeah.
selling cookies and stuff. And he found a little spot where he could just like pass out his CDs. That was smart thinking right
Yeah.
there. And I mean, at that time, I never caught him doing that, or I never met Nip or whatever. But I just knew that like that's a hustle I need, cause I know that hustle is gonna grow to be something. And look at it now, like rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? But he left a legacy, you know what I'm saying? He got people, got companies, just wanting to put out his product.
Yeah, artists that are succeeding because of him, you know, because of his name. And these people are looking at any Nip affiliation that a person had. They look at you like almost like royalty now, and it's because he worked his ass off to get there, and he don't even know that right now. You know, he's gone now, but
he knows.
a lot
energy.
Of
Energy.
Right.
That's why everything is going how it's going. He's still here, but his energy is still here, but his physical body is not here. Yeah. But his energy is still here. You can tell.
And that's the same as Basquiat, you know, through his work and through his painting, and it'll be the same with if we ever lose Banksy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like it's gonna be like
don't get me on Banksy. Did you see Did you see what he did to Disneyland?
No, I did
He made
not.
that art exhibition at Disneyland, and he got like in trouble for it.
I did not see that. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna look that up.
there's a documentary. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
About like it was this big time Banksy fan, and he had a camcorder.
Okay.
That's how I started, but we'll get into that. He had a camcorder, and he found Banksy doing street art, and he like filmed him doing it.
Is that video where he was chasing after him?
No, it was on Netflix.
Okay.
I gotta get the name of it. I don't know it right now. I gotta get the name of the movie, and I'll send it to you, and then you'll get a better aspect of what I'm talking about. Cause it's like, it just took for this dude with this camcorder. It was a regular working man. Saw somebody doing street art that like caught his eye. Banksy found him, catching him. He caught him like filming him, and was like, "I want you to like film me."
I think I saw that one because they were on rooftops, right?
Yeah, it was on rooftops.
Yeah,
I
think I saw
everything.
that. I saw
like,
that documentary.
They was doing a lot of illegal shit, bro. Like off of street art. Yeah. So I was just like, damn. Like,
because I remember, wasn't a guy named Tumor on there from a tagging crew called TKO?
I think, yeah.
And they were, yeah. I remember, bro, I was so into tagging and all that. I didn't tag myself because I can't draw for shit. But I grew up on all that, brand, and I always thought that was art. Like, that was, you know, so. But we're going to keep that going when we come back from the music break. I know 3 got some music that
it's deep.
It's more
than music.
We're not even halfway in this episode, bro.
Yeah.
We are not even halfway in this episode, bro. So we got plenty of time to talk.
All right, so found this free Act Right joint on the other account. My dogs. Can we get a quick background on this one?
Yeah, so Act Right is out of Inglewood. That's like my main artist that I work with. Excuse me.
To this day?
I'm vaccinated, by the way.
No, you good.
All right. Yeah, he's out of Inglewood, California, and you know, I saw something in him, and I was like, I want to work with you, and we work like every day. He keep me on my shit, like he books studio sessions every day. Like even if I can't make it, I'll just send him a pack before like I either go to work or I gotta go attend to the family. Like it's just he's dope.
Shout out, bro. It take a lot to find friendship like that. So.
Oh yeah, I make it friends first with anything I do because I want people to know who I am, and then that makes them comfortable to work with me. Yeah. Cause I just don't want to be like this guy that's just coming out of like, oh I want this, and you don't know nothing about me. Yeah. Like I want people to pick my brain, like I. But also,
it lets people know where to separate the business and the friendship.
Yeah.
So when you become a little more stern, they're gonna be like, okay, that's not him being my homie. That's him.
Yeah, like I don't have to be in a room somewhere, and like if I need to be at a meeting and I can't make it, you can make it for me. You can be there like, oh, he's not gonna like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Make executive decisions for you. I get it.
Yeah.
We're all gonna need that.
I trust people like that. Like, you know.
Hell yeah. That's a good heart, man.
There we go.
All right, so
my dogs.
let's do this.
North, hey. I told you I'm back, right? Tell me out. Look, hey, it was all top rolling for breakfast. I'm on the way out. Grab a pistol just in case you try to stick out. New rollie, but the face. face out, still in the projects. Round gates, round the complex. If you're really looking for me, do your homework. We the ones who put your partner on a t-shirt. Oh, damn, that's how you heard a nigga feelings on. I'm so fly, dressing like I'm playing tennis on. Oh, man, that's that bag, fool. Calm your nerves before you end up like the last dude. Cause I ain't trying to go there, I'm trying to keep it player. Shoot first and not a minute later. Man, I'm too hot to handle, I'm too cool to stand next to. This jewelry on my neck is like a fucking reflector. Your bitch been choosing, man, you shouldn't have kept her. She came with a bestie, I'ma fuck them together. It's for my bros that I sip and my wet with. It's for my dogs that I tip through the set with. It's for my rounds who pull up with their gun cock. It's for them pussy poppin' hoes, keep the dick wide. It's for my dogs that I tip through the set with. It's for them bros that I sip and my wet with. It's for my rounds who pull up with their gun cock. It's for them pussy poppin' hoes and them cute dots. And if I wink at your bitch, then she mine. I'm a fucker, then I duck her when it's Christmas time. Cause I'm a gangster, I'm a fly individual. Yeah, you bad, but your attitude is vertical. You talk back, you gon' walk back. And that beans on TV, I just bought that. You know them cases I just beat, I just fought that. Act right from the north, I don't call, but she from the other side, we don't fuck with her. She a stripper, damn, I used to ride a bus with her. But to each his own, just get your money, dog. Old top and knock your stomach off. It's for my get money players. It's for my gang bangers. It's for them get money dots. It's for them get money dots. Hey, it's for my gang bangers. For my gang bangers. For my gang bangers. You know the ones who making it happen. If I get money, from the sandwich. And my way with they gun cock. Keep the dick right. Alright, work a little heavy. I'ma tell you when I finish this motherfucker. Shit, nigga.
Hey, I'm just calling to get ready to my bitch shit looking real full. God, that's all I was calling like, hey, my nigga really got this shit looking like you got me motivated. I got to keep my shit up.
I on Bloods, I'm on it, bro. On PZ, I'm on it. I'm trying. Nigga gotta get out the hood. You feel me, though?
Yeah, boy, I'm just stressing that so that's my call.
Hey. Slow internet ruining your vibe? Switch to Spectrum Superfast, reliable internet and TV for just $44.99 a month each when bundled, and no contract. Visit spectrum.com/vibe.
They say pussy is pussy, don't let it phase you. Shit after all the tears and affection, that's what it came to. You show a nigga love and he managed to hide it all. He won't admit when he's wrong, but I'm petty for moving on. You got a lot to learn, you still young and immature. I bought into all your lies, you're such an entrepreneur. Fuck you, you know you hurt me in the worst way, like Janae said. Painted this false image like I was some sort of JPEG. Thought that I was special, you told me you would be gentle. You used me like a rental, that really fucked with my mental. I thought this shit was love and I'm telling people we straight. I'm embarrassed, same nigga been cheating right in my face. I got a lot to learn, act like I'm cool but it still burns. Sad to know that loyalty ain't nothing but a vague word. I used to let you say anything like a dummy. Now all I ever think when you try to tell me you love me is it sounds good. You know just what you done to me. Oh, what you done to me. And I know. Do you know just what you done to me? Oh, what you done to me? Cause I thought that I was good enough. I thought we had a lot of trust. I thought you would be faithful if I wasn't going through your stuff. I thought I was the only one. I thought this here was more than fun. I thought that if I gave it up, you wouldn't need to find you none. I thought that I meant more to you. I thought that all your homies knew. I thought that you was special. You was nothing more than stressful. Man, I thought we had a bond. Shit, I thought that you was mine. When I thought that it was real, you turn around and play the field. I gotta go. They say pussy is pussy, don't let it phase you. Hardest part about it is hoping it doesn't change you. Cause now my heart cold and I'm looking for my revenge. I'm fucking with niggas' heads and they paying for what he did. I'm sorry, I guess I'm just broken and need healing. I put it all on the line and he ruined my sense of feeling. Wasted all of my time and that's something I won't get back. So whenever I'm moving forward, it's hard for me to adapt. You don't get it, I'm insecure. insecure all because of you. It make me look bad when the bitches ain't even cute. You just had to fuck it up. You was lovable, I was gullible. They supposed to know that my nigga is untouchable. They supposed to envy what we got is we embellishment. You're not supposed to like them, you supposed to make them jealous. What the fuck? Now every other nigga's out of luck. Cause even if they do me right, I still hurt them out of spite. Like it sounds funny. You know just what you done to me. Oh, what you done to me. And I know. Do you know just what you done to me. Oh, what you done to me.
West, y'all.
So we got one nigga.
Wait, hold up. I'm finna turn this bitch pocket full of band-aids. But I ain't get them from the doctor, I ain't patient. Old school, but everything I'm rocking is the latest. I come first, you come second like my last name. They watching me, my life like a fan page. Show my ID for what we came in through the back way. Walk in and pick the best bitch like it's draft day. Play with us and we gon' jump a nigga like the back gate. Getting all this money like I'm Kobe on the fast break. Hands on your knees, twerk something. You gon' do it for a real nigga, you a lame. 50s, ass, titties. I don't need change, I'm the one throwing 20s like I'm goofy, I'm silly. These niggas broke, can't no other nigga do this with me. I really start feeling like I'm sponsored by Disney. I would cuff a bitch, but they be acting too many. Me an airhead, I got a sweet tooth, you feel me? Pause, but it ain't tricking if you got it. Like a bad attitude, I'm acting out of pocket like a diaper. I got too much shit in my wallet. She want a nigga with the bag, you on cheap shit. She want a nigga that's gon' trick every weekend. Take her on a date, you be acting like you sleep, but you always woke when it's time to put the D in. Broke niggas cancel, your card just canceled. How you get finesse, but you claim you a scammer? She got some weave hair and a new ass. You used to be that nigga, now you going outside. Pocket full of band-aids, but I ain't get them from the doctor, I ain't patient. Old school, but everything I'm rocking is the latest. I come first, you come second like my last name. They watching me, my life like a fan page. Show my ID for what we came in through the back way. Walk in and pick the best bitch like it's draft day. Play with us and we gon' jump a nigga like the back gate. Getting all this money like I'm Kobe on the fast break. Hands on your knees, twerk something. You gon' do it for a real nigga, you a lame. 50s, ass, titties. I don't need change, I'm the one throwing 20s. But I ain't get them from the doctor, I ain't patient. Old school, but everything I'm rocking is the latest. I come first, you come second like my last name. They watching me, my life like a fan page. Show my ID for what we came in through the back way. Walk in and pick the best bitch like it's draft day. Play with us and we gon' jump a nigga like the back gate. Getting all this money like I'm Kobe on the fast break. Hands on your knees, twerk something. You gon' do it for a real nigga, you a lame. 50s, ass, titties. I don't need change, I'm the one throwing 20s.
No, like I said, I'm not gonna talk about anything you don't want to talk about.
Hey, are you looking for super fast?
We're back.
Yeah, man. So we're playing some hits by this talented producer, DJ-WES, man. Thank you again for being on here.
Yep.
Before we continue, thank you everybody that's been tuning in, that's gonna watch us later on in the future. We want you. We do this for y'all, man. We want you to be able to tell the difference between, you know, what Hollywood can do to an artist, because there's Hollywood and it can happen to the best of us. You know, Hollywood, once we start getting money, we start getting paper. You know, lifestyles become different, schedules become hectic. You know what I'm saying? we do shit, you know, that's sometimes controversial, not purposely. It's just, you know, when you're in the spotlight, anything that you do wrong is now controversial.
Highlight.
You know,
Right.
so I do interviews like this so people can know about you. That if you get caught, you know, slapping a phone out of a fan's hand that was in your face, I want them to know, yo, he's not really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's really a nice gentleman. He's
very
just,
humble.
you know, you had the camera in his face, so he didn't hit you. He just slapped the phone. So, you know, back to this, man. People are gonna watch this 5, 6, 10 years from now. You know, so. You know, I love interviewing folks that I know when they go back to watch these, it's because they seen you at a big concert, or they seen you open up or sign somebody major to your label, or even sign to a major label. They're gonna want to come back and see how it was. So, you know, tell us a little bit more about your inspirations in this. I know you said your kid is a big motivation and inspiration on that, but what about hip hop brings you to it? Did you like the 90s hip hop? Are you really intrigued by today's hip hop? Are you, you know, what about this music that's keeping you going? Because it's deeper than also having a kid. You still, because you can have a kid and do something else and still have an income. So what about music is keeping you going?
Just the art of it, you know, just putting something out that you're passionate about. Music is no different than just you going to the Broad Museum or the LACMA, and you're seeing these artists with their exhibitions and all that.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
It's no different. It's just
that art is your album.
This
your
is
music.
This is something that they can live with. You know, like people can make this soundtracks to their lives. You know, because I'm a witness to that. Like Kanye is like my biggest. Like I don't idolize people. But the one artist in the industry that I can relate to is him, because he sees things like a little bit like, all right, it's deeper than that. And some people make him look crazy because he's like
any genius looks crazy to somebody who doesn't understand.
There's a thing on YouTube called The Crazy Ones. Like it has something with Steve Jobs.
Bro, people would think he's crazy because he took what did he do? Acid?
Yeah.
You know, Steve Jobs. He took acid.
He probably did.
No, he did. He said it in the interview. And
sure.
there's method to people's madness. I'm trying to tell you, like, geniuses are different to us, or to certain people, because we don't understand them. But that doesn't mean they're crazy, bro.
It doesn't mean they're crazy. Like, people looked at Martin Luther King crazy.
Right. Malcolm X as well.
Malcolm X. Like,
but that's totally different. Those people that did that, they didn't care about their genius. They were just racist and they were dicks. So
that's because. Oh, you talking about like the people actual from themselves?
The people that hated on Martin Luther King. And
they didn't see the bigger
it was
picture.
past their genius. It wasn't because of their genius. It was they were just fucking. You know, they were assholes and they were wrong.
We're still going through shit right now where they actually talked about that was going to happen. Like Martin MLK. We're going through shit right now where he wanted to fight for. Malcolm X, we're going through shit right now where he
history repeats itself, bro.
Yandi, even, you know, he was the most humble person ever. Like he'll give you the shirt off his back. Right. We're going through that right now, and that's the diaphragm that I'm going off of. You know.
Yeah.
Like I just want to be a people person, because people want to be loved. People want to, you know, they people have needs, and music is like a medicine.
Of course.
You know,
yeah.
I can go through an argument with someone or whatever, and I turn on some George Clinton or whatever, some Funkadelics, and I'm like, I'm jamming.
It's therapeutic.
And I'm like, and they like, what the fuck? Like, he just cussed me out, or you know, like damn, like music is everything to me.
It was a healthier alternative instead of punching the dude or you know, even risking yourself getting arrested. You put on, like you said, you put on a Parliament track, and then you just start, you know, feeling better. You start feeling it's almost like what does it do? It releases endorphins, right? It makes it's almost a drug itself.
It is a drug. Music is a drug.
Yeah.
So
A healthy drug.
It's a healthy drug. Yeah. You can't overdose on music.
Straight up.
I mean, bitch, you can, like, if
You can
like
fall asleep. That's about it.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
the
fall
most.
asleep.
That's the most.
Yeah.
But when you put on music, it's just more like I'm in my own world. Like I'm here with it. Like I'm here with the artist.
So do you think? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Do you think that high that you get from music, it causes us to want to smoke weed and get high to match it?
Yeah, because the artists themselves, they do that shit. They do more, like
It does something, right? It just expands your mind, bro.
Man, I was watching a James Brown documentary or an interview, and he was off some shit. Like at first he wasn't off the shit, but then his band members like Boosie Collins, they got him on it. It was a thing called Orange Sunshine. Sunshine. They put like the acid, the acid in some orange soda, and then one day, one day James Brown was just like on their asses, like, we need more of this, we need more of this, and it was like, take a drink of this, and he sipped that, and then he was just like getting his dance moves and shit. This came from Boosie Collins himself. Shout out to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, it's. Yeah.
Was that on you saw that, or did you hear that on the radio, or?
I saw that and I heard that from like my dad's like people, and shit like that. Cause my dad was a DJ too. Cause he was with Uncle Jam's Army and like back when like NWA was going on. Yeah. I heard my stepdad. We'll get into my real dad if you want to get into that.
Let's do it, man. That's what we're here for,
my
bro.
stepdad. Shout out to my stepdad Kev. You know what I'm saying, Boosie Kev. But he he likes Boosie Collins, so I'm just giving him a nickname. But that's how he won my mom over. Like he was just letting me know. And then like if you go to my mom's house, he has like vinyls of like everybody album that came out, like Caution and like all the West Coast. Like he saw the West Coast transform into what it is.
He saw before it was even the West Coast.
He saw when it was pop locking to gang banging. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So he has all those vinyls available for me.
So how did he feel about the whole androgyny? Like what was the Wrecking Class crew? Is that what they were called?
Yeah, Wrecking Class.
And that whole androgyny
with
stuff
Dre
like that,
yeah.
and even to Jurassic 5, you know, stuff like that.
I love
like,
Jurassic 5.
I'm sorry, not Jurassic 5. I love them too, but I meant to say the Furious 5. I'm sorry.
Furious 5.
When people were
cool.
when they were dressed, you know, Sugar Hill Gang and stuff like that. When they
were
long,
right
colorful clothes.
Nowadays, people would be like, "Oh, that's sus."
But then again, what's not like, sus from what people are wearing nowadays?
Now, exactly.
Look at Young Thug. I don't mean to name drop, but fuck it, these people are big. They're too big. I can name drop. Look at Young Thug, for example, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Artists that dress feminine, even from artists like Kanye and A$AP Rocky, who wore kilts or skirts, you know, some would call it. Do you think? I don't think androgyny ever left. You know, and I think it's because certain people are reaching out to it. Like that was retro too. You get what I'm saying? That's considered vintage. Those long. Remember that shit? It's like a vest that it's like cut into little
shingles.
Yeah. When you walk in, you have that by the door, and you walk through the doors, and and they just had like vests.
Yo, I watched a documentary on Rick James. And you know,
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Right.
Sorry.
You know, they used to go.
That's the pendejo.
He had his band members use gold dust, like gold confetti, right? So whenever you know about Studio 54,
yeah, that little club when
when they was doing the heavy coke, just living their lives, right?
Yeah.
So when women would come home. When women would come home from like, you know, partying or whatever, and they got that gold dust on them, they would be mad, like they dudes would be mad, like, what the fuck you got gold dust on? Cause I only know one person that could do gold dust, and you just went to Studio 54, and it was just like, yo, like people were themselves, like Prince get people give Prince like slack nowadays, like because he used to like
how so?
wear like the platforms. And,
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then again,
But
you know
Chris
who he
can
got
pull
that
your
from, though, right?
bitch whenever.
But do you know who he got
Chris
that
can
from?
pull your bitch.
You know who he got that from? He got that from pimps, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't get that from no hoe,
Yes.
no hooker, no none of that. He got
And
that
that's
from
what
pimps,
I'm saying.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like the LA culture
Yeah.
right now, where I'm going with the LA culture, I tune in and see all this shit that's going on in LA. LA is trash right now because everybody's killing each other. Like I work with Crips and Bloods, and you know I'll work with a Crip, and I'm like, damn, I can't.
They still talking shit about each
It's
other.
just like I can't promote that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want everybody to be one. So, my bad.
Right.
So, I'm just like, I just want everybody to see the bigger picture. But back in the day, these niggas used to be looking at, like, Don Juan or whatever in, like, in Chicago and just seeing, like, damn,
Snoop, for example, bro.
Snoop, oh.
He's the biggest.
Don't get me on
Don
Snoop.
Juan is the biggest
Snoop is
influence
my
on
top.
Snoop.
Snoop is
Yeah.
in my top 5.
That whole why he
Yeah.
dressed like that on that album
Yeah.
cover was because of Don Bishop John.
Yeah,
Don Juan.
that's why
So,
Snoop linked up with him.
Yeah.
Because he had to get that ism from
Ism,
Don
yep,
Juan.
exactly.
Because every album has
Even
to
Matt
have a
Drake,
theme.
all of them, they got it from that.
So yeah, like every album has to have a theme. Like Snoop paid the cost to be the boss. You
Oh
remember
yeah,
that
I
album?
remember that one. Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
when
yeah.
Snoop was heavy on his like pimp shit.
Yeah.
That's when he was probably going through
Is that
it
when he
with-
did that song with Don't think about it, boy, leave her alone.
Ooh,
With
I
Charles,
think it was that or
with
RNG.
Charlie.
RNG. Or
Oh no, you're right. That was
that.
RNG. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. You're right. That was
yeah,
RNG.
yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
RNG.
about that album.
RNG.
RNG, because he did that
Well,
right
you was
before.
about to get me
Right
caught
before
up.
he did
I was
Blue
like,
Carpet
Uncle
Treatment.
Snoop. I don't know. I don't know.
Boy, leave her
Yeah.
alone.
But
Yeah.
nah, like we take those.
So since you fuck with Snoop and his background, did you listen to a lot of the Gap Band? Because
I
you know
did.
he loves
Charlie Wilson
yeah,
is
Charlie
my
Wilson.
favorite.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, all that shit, bro. Early in the
Yeah.
morning.
When that
My
shit
voice
starts,
is
you
back.
remember when it starts up?
Yeah!
Bro, I got that
Hey,
shit on vinyl
hey,
on 12 inch at
you
the
got
house,
it,
bro.
you got it.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm
All
gonna tell
that
you this:
shit.
the person that I am, and I'm not narcissistic. I know I hate
Me too.
being in
I'm
front of
not.
the
I'm
camera.
not. But I would get that feeling.
But that's what I hear
for
about
other
being
people.
in front of the
People
camera.
like you're nice. I'm like, no. I'm just telling you who I am.
Well, I am. Yeah, exactly. I want you to know that I can relate.
Because if I don't, you're gonna have a miscommunication,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna look at me like I don't want to be looked at. To you, you know what I'm saying?
And I say just because,
Yeah.
okay, so I listen to everything. I listen to all walks of life, you know. So I want people that, when I've interviewed rock stars, you know what I'm saying? I want them to look at me and be like, you know, although I'm a hip hopper, I'm a rapper, that I know who the fuck these rock stars are, and I listen to music like that from the 80s, 70s, and all that. So, and I want hip hoppers to see me because, you know, maybe I'm wearing this off the walls. Maybe I look like a rocker guy or a skater guy. And then I want you to, the way I express myself, I want you to be able to say, okay, so I can talk about Eric B and Rakim with him. Okay, I can talk about Big L with
Definitely.
him. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just have to be, you know, who's popping right now. And it's crazy because I'm living right now, but I barely even know who the. I remember all the big names from back then, but now I can't even think. I can't even remember a big name from today's, you know, rap list. But I'll say Trippie Redd, for example. You know, I don't really listen to stuff like that, and it's not because I don't like them.
I don't either. So don't feel.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't listen to a lot of like new school rap shit.
Dude, this dude got me wanting to drink some more,
Yeah,
bro.
like
That's
I'm
yeah.
like I've even created a rule for myself.
What's
like
that?
personally, like I don't listen to rap in the morning.
Okay.
Like, and now it's gotten to the point.
Let's
where I don't
get to
listen
that
rap.
when we come back
Yeah,
from the music
okay,
break, because I
alright.
want to know,
Alright,
bro.
cool,
I'm really
cool.
intrigued by that, because like,
I'm
what the
with it,
fuck?
I'm
What
with
is
it,
this, a
I'm
seance
with it,
or
'cause
something?
I'm an old school dude. Like I'm like, that's why like when you hear my beats, it's more coming from like my inspiration from like watching like
Do you like the
Soul
sample?
Train from like the '80s and the '90s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Those were fun
Are we
episodes,
still recording right
bro.
now?
Yeah,
I
we
believe
still-
so.
yeah.
Okay.
Those
yeah.
are
Speaking
fun
of that,
episodes.
Yeah.
Give me a quick background on this joint right
Yeah.
here. Cause this is one of my favorites, bro. I play this shit on repeat. Like,
All right, for sure.
oh God, like
Which one is it?
And that's big because 3 don't do that shit. So when he does that, it's for a reason.
I'm
bro.
a different nigga, bro. Like
go.
I don't know. I'm like I don't know.
Is it G9?
Y'all don't see me too much or not enough.
Yeah.
But it's like when y'all get to know me, y'all know.
They're gonna get to know you tonight,
Yeah.
bro. They already are.
Because I know how y'all are individually, and y'all can't express what y'all expressing to me. Expressing to me to other people because they might not understand. But y'all can express that shit to me. Because I'm here. I'm an open book.
On everything, bro.
Yeah.
So, is it pronounced G-Nas or G-Nas?
G-Nas. So G-Nas is my homeboy from, my cousin went to Inglewood, and that was his best friend.
Okay.
And I would, like, me and my mom was staying at my cousin's mom's house, my auntie house.
I'm about to say, just say your auntie, bro.
Yeah, my auntie Rosie. Yeah. And
Technical
G-Nas will always come over there, and then everybody, like my cousin friends, they will see different things about me. Like, he's always doing music.
Yeah.
When he's like, what, 13? Like, why is he on into music? I want to get into music. How's a 13-year-old doing music? Or y'all remember the sound recording shit on the computers where you can record your
well, Audacity? Or
nah, I don't know what the name is.
It's on Windows.
Cause I'm on the spot, but it's on Windows.
I grew up broke, bro. We didn't have that shit in my house.
Nigga, I grew up broke too, but I was like,
no,
honestly,
not if you had a computer.
If you had a desktop, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like the sound recording shit on the desktop, on the Windows, and they always saw me on there trying to
So
rap.
is it like almost like the voice recorder that we have in our phone?
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, ahead of this fucking time.
But you play the beat on the speaker.
Okay.
And then you like rapping with the beat. You don't care about the quality or none of that.
You know, I didn't know about shit like that until when they brought out the
91,
chirps.
Like, Windows 95.
95.
Yeah.
Dang, fancy asses.
Right.
Yeah, so alright, so G-Nas, the show.
Yeah, this one right here. So the backstory on this song, we wanted to so I'm a visual dude. I do films too, right?
Oh man. Wow.
All types
bro,
of shit.
What the hell?
Like adult, all that shit.
That's
Like
what's up.
I have visions for all that shit.
Okay.
But this one in particular, I wanted to make it like the Players Club kind of thing.
The movie?
Yeah.
Oh, the song.
So so it's called The Show. Like when a woman comes up, like being in the strip club, everybody in this room been to a strip club.
Yeah.
But when a woman come up to that pole, it's a movie.
Yeah.
True.
So
We all silent.
Yeah.
We want to see what's gonna
I
happen.
was like, I want to make that vision there. So when we do the video for that, like I want that to be like.
Oh, please let me know when. I'll pull up, bro. Me and 3 will pull up.
Here we go.
But it's politics that come with being a stripper, and I understand that. I got stripper friends, so I take.
I can't have stripper friends. I probably don't want to be with them and shit.
No, not with me. Like with me, I just look at it like it's art. Like we can make this shit like visual. Like that's why like a lot of my stripper friends are like, "Wes, I want to do." I'm like, "Damn, you stripping? You good?" And like,
you got more money than me.
I want to get in the music.
Bro. But they're not happy, so
making more than me in one day. Like,
no, but I get it. But
like,
strippers, I'm gonna tell you before we get started. 3 my bad. I want to get this out. I know some strippers and stuff like that, and trust me, like happiness is what comes first. So to them, the money is great, but they got so much of it that
they want to get
out.
creative.
Yeah.
They want to like know things. So that's why I was like, damn, we not recording, right?
I think we are.
Yeah, we still.
Why you gotta say something that you don't want it?
Here we go.
The finest ladies here at the Players Club. She goes by the name of Diamond. Now, in this case, she's a man's best friend. Now, y'all know she got bills to pay. So come out your pockets and quit being so cheap.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Hello, bring your umbrella. Half-fat jiggle like Jello. Jello make it rain in this bitch. Tell the hoe right away. Home God, keep it high. This stilettos. Welcome to the show. Hello, bring your umbrella. Half-fat jiggle like Jello. Jello make it rain in this bitch. Tell the hoe right away. Home God, keep it high. This stilettos. Got it from the low. Let this bitch know. Pressure Prices up and down like we flipping crypto. AC's on what you thought, little nigga. High style, sit back, nigga. Welcome to the show. Got it for the low. Let these bitches know. Prices up and down like we flipping crypto. AC's on what you thought, little nigga. High style, sit back, nigga. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hello, bring your umbrella. Half fat jiggle like jello. Finna make it rain in this bitch. Tell the hoe ride a wave on God. Keep it high, this a little. She about to get her, know she bad, yeah, I'm with it. Tryna pay for college, I ain't mad. She don't get it like she a go get it. Don't recognize limits. Got a nigga turned up in this damn pandemic. She got the pussy popping like a motherfucking skillet. Baby fine as hell, fuck it up you with the business. Working overtime, spit the bag on the dentist. Shine like you diamonds, see you working on your fitness. Real thoroughbred, no games, no gimmicks. Break a nigga down, secure the bag in minutes. Like what I'm saying, if you paying this, you with it. Pass on a lane if they playing with them digits. Come get it to the show. Hello, bring your umbrella. Half fat jiggle like jello. Jello make it rain in this bitch. Tell the hoe right away. Home God, keep it high, this stilettos. Welcome to the show. Hello, bring your umbrella. Half fat jiggle like jello. Jello make it rain in this bitch. Tell the hoe right away. Home God, keep it high, this stilettos. Got it for the low. Let these bitches know. Prices up and down like we flipping crypto. AT's on what you thought, little nigga. High style, sit back, nigga. Welcome to the show. Got it for the low. Let these bitches know. Prices up and down like we flipping crypto. AT's on what you thought, little nigga. High style, sit back, nigga. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
I want to rap to some beat like that, bro. That's like really party. That's a party anthem right there.
Yeah. So that song, it came from like when y'all heard the y'all watched Players Club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Jamie Foxx is like being a DJ.
I vaguely remember.
Like if I was to ever DJ like a strip club, that's my role. Like I'm just playing the music. Yeah. But at the same time,
hey, but you know they gotta talk, right?
I love the woman anatomy, where it's like, okay, like damn, this is art. Like most niggas in the crowd, like would be like, damn, I wanna fuck her, all that. I'm looking at it like, this is art.
Their moves, yeah. The moves, the flips that they do.
Right. It's
hard work, bro.
That's hard work.
Yeah.
They have to go through like classes that we don't see and all that shit. And it's art. And it's just like, damn. Like, I respect it. So let me add on to it with music. Like,
give them something to showcase their art with.
Y'all know El Camino College?
Right there, Compton.
Yeah. So when I left Cal State Dominguez, I had to go to
Toros.
I had to go to El Caminos. Yeah, Toros. Yeah. All right. So on my lunch, I found out that it was a strip club called King Henry's, like down the street. Yeah. So I would go there on the day shift and just like eat there like mozzarella sticks or like wings or whatever. Solo dolo. I did a lot of shit solo. Damn, so I'll go in there and I'll just peep out the scene. And like I made friends with strippers in there. Like they're just like, what you doing in here? And like they thinking that I'm trying to spin a quick buck. And I'm like, what you like doing? Right. I'm having no conversation with strippers.
Asking,
you know what I'm saying? And they're like, I want to do this.
I'm
like, I do music. And then it was like, oh well, my cousin want to rap, and I'm like, I'm like, I'm having real ass conversations with strippers, like rather than like
And she's telling you about her personal life.
And she's trying to get me to touch on her and all that, and I'm like, nah, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you because I might need you for a music video or something, like you know what I mean. And for the low though, cause I'm talking to you like you could be like on some like. Oh yeah, okay. I'll do this for Wes, cause Wes is a real nigga. Like he ain't even trying to get in my panties. And shit.
That's real shit, bro. Yeah. That's real shit, and I don't mean to point. I'm just letting them know that I'm agreeing with you because I don't really degrade women like that in my music videos. But part of it is also cause they be expensive. Getting the strippers on there.
Expensive, like if strippers in the video. Just think about it. They got a lot of people coming up in there. Like I need you for. Like, for the niggas that actually do want them for the videos, they gonna be expecting them on the fucking shit, right? Yeah. But me, I'm not doing that. I'm like, I would just want you to display what you do best, which is this, because you told me you did this. Yeah. So it's like, I want to make it more on the art level.
Right.
You know what
I'm saying?
Because
you are hiring them at the end of the day. You're still hiring
because
them.
You're gonna get paid for this.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get exposure because if this shit blows up,
no pun intended.
No, somebody else is gonna be like on some like I want to hire you And they gonna be on some bullshit, but they gonna know Wes for not being on bullshit.
Yeah.
So when they go through the bullshit, when I recommend them to somebody, they come back to me.
They can see the difference.
And then I know where to like be like, all right, look, fuck them. We gonna just do our own shit.
But let's look on
then
the
that's where I
positive
turn
side.
into Spike Lee.
Why?
Because I know how to direct the shit. So it's like, don't work with them, just work with me.
Yeah.
And I gotta get the videographers and all that, and I do my own shit.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win situation.
But I also like to think it's there's people that are good people just like you. So you might be open opportunities for them as well, for another person who is respectful like you and will hire them just to do their job and do that. And you know what I'm saying? So you're opening doors as well. You know what I'm saying? We had this guest, what's his name? Gutta Gone. He's doing this thing where he has a filmmaker. Yeah. And if you buy a verse from, he wants to keep his filmmaker paid, even not his filmmaker films for other people as well, but he keeps him busy as like he does this. I got this package. If you pay for a verse from me, you get you get to have a music video as well. From you get a free music video. So the verse would be, he probably charged like $400, $300, but it comes with the music video, and that's just so that he can still pay the filmmaker, and then he can still get his little cut as well for being an artist. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think that you're doing that for these strippers, bro. You're by opening up to these other artists that are gonna come. I'm sure you're gonna have other artists that come to your video shoot or that want to be a part of it. They want to be in a cameo. It's a good look, Then that's the whole reason why. What's his name? Snoop said that. I was looking at this music video and I got the same hoe from the last one. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's not that they're sharing women. It's just they're opening doors. That's why you have Vita Guerrera's. That's why you have Melissa Ford's.
Finest,
yeah,
right there.
That's why you have
Oh
Melissa
my
Ford.
God, don't get me on
or
there.
and Melissa Ford, right? Yeah. You have Melissa Ford. These video vixens that.
Gloria Velez.
Yeah. That would look.
Yeah.
Only as just booty women, but then once they started showing up in magazines, they gained respect. Like, oh, that's Vita Guerrera. She's not. Don't call her no video.
She's just more than what you think.
That's
she
Buffy
is.
the Body.
Like,
Don't just call her.
She's
something,
really art.
Yeah.
She's really art. She Vita, like for reference, she really brought King. You remember King magazine?
Yeah, of course.
Those women. I used to buy those.
Jet, you remember all that shit?
Jet Beauty of the Week. Yeah, I know.
Oh, bro.
I used to buy those.
Like, oh my god.
I used to buy those faithfully.
Yeah.
And just like okay, and then I'll like look them up, and I'm like, damn, like this is crazy. Like,
can I tell you how hood real quick before we
Yeah.
go? How hood my school was? Linwood High.
Yeah.
I didn't have to buy it. I swear to God, on God in heaven, it was a teacher.
You had a subscription?
She had a teacher. Oh, I had a teacher, and it was Caldwell. And in the back with all her mag, because she wanted us to stay busy and read, even if we finished our assignments. So she would have the magazines, and Jet. I swear to God, bro, she had all the Jets over there. I was right there, like in class, bro, looking at all these beautiful like black queens.
Yo, and it was
Just
regular
like, wow.
civilians, like regular.
I had
jobs,
crush on
like
black
nurses
women, bro,
and
because that's all I
doctors and
saw,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
That's what these Instagram girls aren't.
Right, they're not
But
like
what,
that.
can I tell you this
are,
though? Do you think that? All right, it's ironic, but do you think because we like those, but we shit on the Instagram models? Do you think those Jet magazines were kind of the cause for the Instagram models?
No, it's way
They're
beyond.
too different,
Yeah, it's too different.
Just showing their bodies, though.
The Instagram girls are more like, if I'm gonna catch a ball player, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post this so I can catch the eye of someone, and then with the hopes of that person hitting me up in the DM and being like.
But if you remember those Jets, they had little descriptions of what they liked and all those magazines had this. You gotta understand though, I think that it's the same as social media because before we had social media, that's how we got to know what they liked was their little descriptions, and you remember that?
But a lot of those women in those Jet magazines and King, they were more than just that. Like if you met them outside of the magazine, if you saw them outside and you ran into them, they had a personality. Okay. They looked the same. These Instagram girls, they're taking pictures for likes. They don't look the same when you meet them in person. They're doing
or even act the same.
Yeah, they don't have personality. They don't have much going for themselves. They just trying to catch, like you said, catch a ball player. Like literally, that's what it is.
I'm glad she spoke on that and we're touching on this because now we get to one of the questions that I didn't write down that that goes along with the conversation. How do you handle stuff women like that? You know, I'm not saying all women are the same, but I'm just saying because guys do that to female celebrities as well. So, but you're a guy, so that's why I'm speaking of the opposite sex. How do you handle dealing with women that are gonna want, you know, money, that are just gonna want to take it?
You just gotta let them know who you are, and then let them pick. Like if you about art, or you about like this, if she with it, then hey. If she not, then you know it's another way for her. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a lot of that going on right now.
Oh yeah,
it's like yeah.
Because
so you just gotta be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be you.
Yeah.
And the woman is gonna gravitate to it. And I'm learning. I'm like, all right, like, you know, that's just how I go.
Tell me, bro, are you a spiritual person?
I am.
Okay. So do you believe in God and all that, or do you believe you need to see Him to believe it?
I believe in God. I think God is an energy.
Right. Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
When people die, they leave energies.
Of course.
Like, you know, so, I mean, I could be a living testament. I lost my brother before he turned 30, or when he turned 30. And everything that's going on for me right now is the stuff that we talked about.
It's almost like he has his hand over you.
Yeah, like he had to go to a higher portal
to make it happen.
To make it like,
man,
he saw something in the control system, because he was one of those dudes like, I'm gonna make it happen for my cousin,
right,
or whatever.
He was all excited probably.
Yeah,
when he was
like,
dead. He was like,
as he got up there,
now I have another way.
He's like, oh, so wait,
because bro taking too long.
Right, you took me out, and then I could look at my cousin's portal, and I can just make sure he's good.
Yeah.
Then I think that he went to that control room and was like, because me and him, we had that conversations all the time. Like, I wish I could just make this shit happen. Like, I'm multi-platinum, but I gotta work a regular job. This shit don't make sense. And he made it happen. So it's all with timing, and then it's just energy. Like, I feel like his energy is on me. He's actually on my this is when we was little kids.
Okay.
But I call him my brother because I was the only child. So
same here.
my cousins was like my brothers. Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So I grew up spoiled. I ain't gonna lie. Like, my mom, she made it happen.
Yeah, but being spoiled isn't the same as having somebody to talk to. Like what? I mean, I get it. Like, it's cool to have all the nice stuff and all the video games and stuff like that. But we was playing video games by ourselves, bro. And it wasn't the same when our cousins come over, when we go to our cousins and play video games with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's that quality time that you get to spend. That's what makes it all the difference, you know?
Yeah.
Some people don't care about being spoiled. They want quality time to feel, you know, complete. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people like that. And it's unfortunate a lot of rich people have kids like that they're getting so numb to getting all these gifts. And I like that they're like that, because it's showing that they're trying to break away from that shit. They want to meet people. So, you know, I think being the only child, I'm glad that happened, bro, because maybe if you had a brother, you probably wouldn't want to be a rapper no more. You know, fuck this, man. Like,
man.
Things happen for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
but I back to your cousin, you know, rest in peace. I'm really, really happy that you think like that, bro, because that's exactly how I think, bro. I feel like, I'm not saying we have to lose people, you know, because that industry, sometimes it may be portrayed as that, as it has to be a balance. You know what I'm saying? If we want to make this happen, we gotta, you know, make sacrifices and shit like that. I don't want to get any confusion with that. I'm speaking on something totally different. I'm speaking on a more spiritual, when you believe in a certain thing and a high power, it's like, it's almost like it's a blessed spirit that's following you. You know what I'm saying? Like your cousin, it's unfortunate that you had to lose him, but we can sit here and smile at the fact that the shit that y'all talked about, it's happening, and it's almost like, it's not even eerie. It's just like, wow, like I feel that's why it happened, because my cousin is doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I like that. I like to believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just think. Obviously, you know, as a believer in God, you know, we love to know that it's his plan, and He has His built for us. But, you know, sometimes things happen in our life that we got to look at that too. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just God that got our back, bro. We got ancestors. We got loved ones.
You gotta think about it. God got soldiers. He got angels. So it's like, He can't do all that by himself. So it's like, He's when you pass from this life this life or whatever, and your spirit goes into heaven, he's giving you a job, like, to do. Because it's like you're leaving loved ones behind. You can't leave them like that.
Right.
You gotta, like, make sure they good. So I feel like he just assigned people, okay, those are your loved ones or whatever, and then you see the shit that they got potentially that they don't know about down here on Earth, and it's just like, make that happen for them. You know what I mean? And then it's on you down here on Earth to be like, I'm gonna follow this path. That's why we get signs.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say
that's
that.
why we get signs.
Like,
like we get choices. You either go right or you go wrong. So it's like, I'm gonna go right. So that's like God, like, sending his angels to make sure you go right by giving you signs.
So you think it could almost be like our gut feeling is that angel? You know what I'm saying? Our gut feeling is that angel telling us, you know. Yeah, definitely, bro. People have.
That's your intuition. Well, for women, it's like intuition, right? Yeah. So it's like you get that. I don't know what it's called for dudes. It's gut feeling, I guess.
We just have that feminine presence.
I always thought gut feeling was for women and intuition was like unisex. I didn't know intuition was for women. Shit, I got a song where I say my intuition, so I should probably go. I didn't record it yet, but I'll probably change those lyrics real quick.
Yeah.
Intuition is for women. Okay.
Yeah.
That's, I know.
Intuition. Any woman
that
I've
was
ever
unisex.
dealt with,
everybody.
they've said intuitions. I'm like, and then I had to like really look that shit up on my own, because I have my fuck ups, whatever. But it's just like,
they really attribute it to us.
What is an intuition? Yeah. What is that about? Like,
from Kanye, it means it ain't happened yet. That's what intuition is.
Hold on 1 second. Can I use the restroom?
Yeah, of course, man.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Let's get some music going real quick.
All right.
So we're gonna get into this.
On the album.
Yeah, this is another one of my favorites, right?
Okay. Play your.
¿Qué hace a una lechuga mejor?
Nah, play your favorites, bro.
So it's right up here, bro. You make a.
Así que no todos los guisantes saldrán adelante, ni todas las zanahorias serán meritorias. Cuando compres en Ralph's, sabrás que estás llevando más que frescura. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Estamos aquí para ayudarte a ahorrar en comida y productos básicos. Solo compra 5 de los productos participantes y ahorra $1 por cada uno con tu tarjeta. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole-in-one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
Just Lord 100.
West,
I don't want nothing but them dollars for my Christmas. Pussy so good, he gon' put it on his wish list. Ain't no mistletoe, but he still wanna kiss it. Ice like the snow, nigga, can you get it drippy? Feelin' like Santa bad hoes of the sled. I just want the noggin, nigga, you can keep the eggs. Want the milk and cookies, got them sneaking out the bed. Riding up on it with no hands, where the pigs. Bad bitches, they twerking at the North Pole. Got the dough, she bouncing like a fofo. Hot bitch, he sip it like it's Coco. You a trick, yeah, nigga, ho-ho. Shining like a light. I like money, I like ice. I can be naughty, I can be nice. This my list and you better check it twice. I want Gucci, Louis, Prada, Daniel, Birkin, Dolce, Gabbana. I want Chanel and red bottoms. I want hundreds, I want dollars. I just want a rich nigga with some rich dick. Say that all he want for Christmas is a thick bitch. Boy, you know that it's a gift if you hit this. Nigga, do you got a face where I can sit this? All this ice up on me, I be matching with the weather. Bitches cannot fuck with me, they ugly as they sweater. I sent you a text, not a motherfucking letter. Give me what I want and I'ma pop it like Berettas. Bad bitches, they twerking at the North Pole. Got the dough, she bouncing like a fofo. Hot bitch, he sip it like it's Coco. you a trick. Yeah, nigga, ho. Shining like a light. I like money, I like ice. I can be naughty, I can be nice. This my list and you better check it twice. I want Gucci, Louis, Prada, Daniel, Birkin, Dolce, Gabbana. I want Chanel and red bottoms. I want hundreds, I want dollars.
Yeah. Fast living. $40. Yeah. I'm so aware that it be scaring me. Re-up once a week and breathe the air like it was therapy. No way that you can say these whack niggas compare to me. Re-up once a week and breathe the air like it was. Yeah. They say the feds want my phone number. Drop out and put 50 on the bed, bitch, or I ain't wanna. They say my cash look like phone numbers. Scratch out and put 50 in that bag, or else he don't wanna. Same streets, what up? They tell me Steve, what up? Always keep in touch. I still can't give no fucks. Bet he know what's up. New Rari eat my dust. Some dudes just don't adjust. Man, they do just enough. Yeah, all my niggas down. They told me keep it up. Some of my niggas dead, cause shit ain't sweet enough. We at the jewelry store, and Cardi linked it up. Bracelet a couple K, I told her rink it up. Like what you know me for? Penthouses and Gucci like the grocery store. All this rap shit be easy, I don't complicate it. Niggas ask me if it's rough, not really. Like Puff, no Biggie. The Prince, no Semi, just Glocks and Semis. My foes, just like it's Wendy's. Top off like Britney, Saloon, bikinis, no mask. You see me, Dior and Gigi, yeah. I'm so aware that it be scaring me. Re-up once a week and breathe the air like it was therapy. No way that you can say these whack niggas compare to me. Re-up once a week and breathe the air like it was. Yeah, they say the feds want my phone number. Drop out and put 50 on the bed, bitch, or I ain't wanna. They say my cash look like phone numbers. Scratch out and put 50 in that bag, or else he don't wanna. It's Steve's 101, but I'm still a savage, just like 21. Yeah, heavy as the crown and that shit weigh a ton. Make a studio $1 million, now they owe me one. She just told me she upset, she ain't the only one. Like them niggas, I'm in dangerous like a loaded gun. Put them tattoos on her wrist and yeah, I keep it punk. I just put her in the latest like a trendsetter. Put the R up on my face, it's like I seen enough. I don't sleep enough. New York, we tore it up. Snakes on the tour bus. You know it's going up. We rich and glowed up. I make it snow on us. New pack, I'm rolling up. New check, I'm going nuts. I don't get too excited. Rockstar my type of wave. I'm trying to make them riot. New glow from head to toe. I guess it's saying something. I had to let them know. UK to let them know. I'm so aware that it be scaring me. Re-up once a week and breathe the air like it was therapy. No way that you can say these whack niggas compare to me. Re-up once a week and breathe the air like it was. Yeah, they say the feds want my phone number. Drop out and put 50 on the bed, bitch, or I ain't wanna. They say my cash look like phone numbers. Scratch out and put 50 in that bag, or else he don't wanna.
Turn the phones up a little bit. What they thought? Ooh, I know they wonder why we all look rich. We really from the slums and we fall from lips. We really came from nothing, had no pot to pitch. Now I'm bickering back and forth with a model bitch. I was walking through the rain, now the sun out. I remember high speed chases throwing guns out. I remember juvenile, I remember them hoes. I remember catching fades like you niggas is soft. I remember being a cub, now I'm big dog status. Spend my money on guns and these fabrics. I done came from the ground up, mount up. What's time to go to war, made a real nigga stand up. Came through, oh stunning on another level. He ain't never caught a case, I done beat several. I'm the real nigga around, come and ask about me. Since I don't love that bitch no more, she want a bad mouth.
I know they wonder how I keep all this on me. I wonder why they say they know me, they don't know me. I wonder when they finna give me what they owe me. But I won't back down, I cannot let you hold me, no. I know they wonder about my partners. I know they wonder how I caught you. They finna give me what they owe me, cause I won't back down, I will not let you hold me, no.
I wonder why we kill all of our leaders in the same streets that say that they need us. As time goes by, it's getting more than real. Us against us like a horror film from Jordan Peele. Wonder how you call a black man a op. Tell me when the last time you shot at a cop. Y'all took Pop, took Big, took Nip, took X. Cold game, gotta wonder if I'm next. Pay me with respect, without a dollar I'm a prophet. Not the profit you stick up in your pockets, I'm God's gift. Some say I'm too conscious, I'd rather let them brag, rap, and talk about the nonsense. I'm listening to nah shit, writing raps in my diary. Swear this new shit don't inspire me. It seem like rap passed the baton to me. I got their hearts, got their souls, and I got the streets.
I know they wonder how I keep all this on me. I wonder why they say they know me, they don't know me. I wonder when they finna give me what they owe me. But I won't back down, I cannot let you hold me, no. I know they wonder about my pockets. I know they wonder how I got you. They finna give me what they owe me, cause I won't back down, I will not let you hold me, no.
So I had to sample that. I had to. I was like, no one's gonna do this song justice if they.
You guys, and then with Chris O'Bannon on the hook right there, bro.
Yeah,
like, bro. Like
Chris really came through with a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit that we don't even have out right now. That he like chastised me about. Like, don't put that out. Like, it ain't done yet. Cause we was working on French Montana's album. We was working on Beyonce's album. We was working on the reggae album Rihanna was supposed to put out. We was doing heavy shit for Rihanna, but you know, 50.
She too busy.
I mean, 50 dropped, and she's just like, I don't want to do music no more.
She don't
type shit. Yeah, so I was like,
I mean, but you gotta also understand, Rihanna. She's such a staple that she can't be looked at as, oh, she only did it for the money because now she's not making music no more. No, Rihanna's been making music forever, touring. That's dedication right there, bro. If you don't care about music, if Rihanna don't care about music, then I don't know what caring about music is, because she really was out there putting her blood, sweat, and tears. So, you know, I like that, because there be some artists that it's a year in and then they don't do music anymore. They just focus on. That's how you know. Okay, cool. You know,
it's deeper than music. Rick Ross tried to tell y'all that. Like, it's deeper than music.
Rick Ross put Nip on real estate, and that's the best thing that Nip ever did was invest into real estate, and he learned that from Rick Ross. So I definitely like.
Because Rick Ross was supposed to sign Nip.
Oh yeah, of course.
Maybach. Yeah,
definitely, yeah.
Because they did that. This around the same time Nip did the song with Drake called Killers.
Yeah, I'm a killer.
Yeah.
Nip even had him on Crenshaw, bro, on the weather. So you know, I knew they were close, bro.
Nip had a whole entire blueprint. That's why they took him out, bro. Because niggas, hating ass niggas knew when Nip was on. And that's why I'm so low key now, because I don't want to be out there like that.
You don't want you don't need your steps.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need my steps calculated by haters. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just, you know, it's sad that it's like that right now, because we all can eat, we all can win. You know, they gentrifying niggas out of Inglewood right now, and I was just like, let me get me a little apartment or something in there, and I'm staying right, you know.
You're like,
in the heart of it all.
You're paying.
I'm hearing the Rams going crazy, like right now, like, you know. So.
It's almost like you're paying double now than what you paid before.
Yeah.
Because of the whole gentrification.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately, that's how it is for where we're at, and who knows? Like, those are just steps, bro. Because if you really think about it, it's kind of like gentrification is only because we weren't around in the olden days, but it's been all white folks that were trying to run this shit, and that were trying to make it all like whatever, and then they want to blame it on us. They want to give us the whatever, the black community, the immigrant community, the Samoan community. They want to put it on us.
And I fuck with my Samoans, heart on high. Y'all my niggas.
Thank you.
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So we get looked at as the ones that turned it into a ghetto and that fucked it up and this and that because we weren't given the same opportunities as them. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear about gentrification, like if people think it's a new thing, and I'm like, no, it's just almost one of those. History is kind of like they wanted to repeat itself. They wanted to go back to that weird shit where it was only white folks and we couldn't walk around the neighborhood. It's weird.
Because if you look up Macy's, like in the 1940s, it's where exactly the Inglewood Swap Meet is right now. Macy's is right there.
And now where it's at? It's in New York and shit.
It's in New York and Madison Square Garden. When I went to New York, and they told me that Macy's like five floors and shit. It's right by the Madison Square Garden, and I fell in love with that place. Like New York. That's why I fell in love with New York, because I was like, damn, there's so much real estate, so much shit out here that people don't know about, that I know about. But if I was to say it to anyone else, they was just like, who are you? You just a nigga sipping on tea. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask you this.
Like I really pay attention to shit. Like I really like. If I was to have $1 billion, I would fucking do some shit.
Out there in New York?
You know what I'm saying? No, just period. Worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That's why I named my shit WE, because it's like I have a vision, but I just never gotten the opportunity to do what I needed to do.
And it's dope how your name just fit with it perfectly, bro.
Yeah.
WE, you know what I'm saying? Like the World Wide Web, but it's WE.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you remember the World Wide Web days when you had to do the dial-up?
You had to type.
If somebody was on the phone, somebody be on the phone, be like, nigga, get off the phone, I'm trying to get on the internet, nigga. I'm trying to check the stats on NBA.com, nigga.
Fuck that, I'm trying to check my MySpace.
That was before porn. Before porn, when I discovered porn, that was a whole nother beast. I was like, damn.
No, I discovered porn first, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, porn was the first thing I discovered.
And that's something now I don't express to everybody, but I do want to like score music for pornographic movies and all that. Yeah. Oh come
shit.
on, man.
But then again, you can make all types of genres, so it's not a hard
thing. That's a bag. If you really, like, bro, if you go on a porn website, you look at the views and see how many views that scene, you'll be like, damn, nigga, I could have just had my music playing in the background. And somebody would have been in the comment section like,
what song
is this? Like, you just go in. You just go in like, this the link, and then guess how many people gonna like click on that link?
Yeah.
Cause them motherfuckers is desperate. They squirrel when they need the nut. You feel me? So it's like, damn, nigga.
After they finish, they got something.
They got something to listen to.
What was that?
Like, damn. Right. I was listening to some shit, and it was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah.
Yo, this no offense to all the artists I've interviewed, but this has probably got to be one of my favorite interviews, bro. Like,
hey man, I told you what it was gonna be from the jump.
we're getting down towards the end, so I don't want to get too drunk to where I forget about because I always.
I know we even got to the platinum shit. We just got to the major.
I wanna talk.
I need a movie at this point.
So talk to us about these big names that you worked with and the success that's been coming along with everything, bro. Because you're doing big things, bro.
I work with Rick Ross, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Mila J.
Oh, shout out Mila J. That's what's her name, sister.
We overdue for another one.
That's my hit. I fucking love that song.
Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, Absol. That's my nigga.
Hey, do you know if he's dropping anything anytime soon?
I don't know.
That's my favorite.
But I do know that I got something with the TDE camp coming out soon. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Sorry to cut you off.
They keep that shit under wraps, bro. That's what keep they label going. Like they don't do a lot of announcements, and I fuck with that because
it's all on the like they used to do that for they used to have free Christmas shows in Watts, and
they still do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, in Nickerson.
They never did like promos or nothing. They just put one.
They just drop it like the day of, like the day before. Yeah. That gets people going. You know what I'm saying? Cause
the whole mystery. I'm telling you, bro. They love
it. Yeah, the method of mystery is everything. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Some people picked it up, but some people don't, because some people just want that shit to just. They want you to know.
I read this book,
you know
The 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah, I read that too.
That tells you, rule number 16 is don't put yourself too much out there, because when people get to see you too much, and I've even seen it on stories. That's why on my Instagram stories, I'm getting like all these views and stuff on my stories when I post like maybe twice a week or 3 times a week. But then I start seeing there's times where I post like maybe 5-7 stories, and I'm like, damn, it's not really like the numbers ain't go. So it's just like, people, or if I post like 4 days a week, it's not really going up as if I just randomly post. Mystery, exactly, that mystery. I love that.
Will
shit.
Smith said it. He said you gotta keep a mystery of yourself, so you can have
them
longevity.
wanting more.
Yeah.
Yep. Longevity. Yep.
Yeah.
Having them more.
Longevity. That's something that's gonna keep you in there, even when you don't feel like doing this shit no more. But it's like you can be going through a whole depressive state, and then your work is out there. That work is gonna speak for you while you going through your shit, and then when you have enough energy to get back into it, and then you get, I don't know how to explain it, but it's I go through that a lot.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'll get into a depressive state, but I got music out there, so y'all can enjoy that, while the personal me is really going through this. And I'm just like, and then when I feel like that spark, it's like, okay, all right, bam, I get back into it, and then bam, this shit go crazy.
Yeah. So
and
do you make music off of your mood? And does it sound like your mood? So say if you're sad, will you make a beat that sounds sad, or would you make a beat that sounds happy?
I just go off of whatever anybody. So if I was to get a hit up, like I need a Kendrick beat, I'm gonna make a Kendrick beat. If someone says I need a SZA beat, or I'm gonna make a SZA beat, like you gotta like really eliminate yourself from the art. Like you can still put yourself in there, like your feeling of what you think that should go in there, and then maybe it might hit or miss, but you gotta deliver what they want. So it's like, it's a really hard thing to do. Because I could be going through something right now, and then somebody, like I could leave this studio right now, right? I could be on my way home. I get a phone call. I need this going. I need this type of beat, and like I can go home and I gotta deal with a lot of shit. And then it's just like, yo, okay, hold up. Let me collect myself, and let me just get into that mode. So you gotta have people around you to really understand that's how your mind works. So, that's just how it goes.
So tell me, man, like these artists, you worked with a lot of big names. What was the you're a very humble person, and you don't seem like you get starstruck. When you meet these big names or whatever. So, has there been an artist that you did, because you threw some big names that I even myself would feel like, damn, Mariah? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You mentioned Mariah, right? Did you mention?
Yeah. No, not Mariah.
I'm sorry.
No. I wish.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard Mariah, but there
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and it's just like, damn. I'm like, I probably would like freak the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they're just regular people.
Of course,
people.
that.
You just gotta like. So. I'm gonna put it this way. So with Nicki, you just gotta be regular. You just gotta like I'm a producer. I came to do a beat. If they feel like they need to over exaggerate the situation, let them do it. But on your end, you just be like, all right, for sure.
Well, elaborate.
I got more
on if they over exaggerate the situation.
And add a little, like a little bit about yourself in a joking way. You just be like, so if I was to step in the room with Nicki right now, right, and I don't say anything at all, and everybody's talking to her or whatever, and then artist is definitely gonna be like, all right, y'all cool and all, but who made this beat?
Gotcha.
So they want to know who made this beat, so they gonna come to you eventually and ask you questions or whatever, and you just play it nonchalant. And then when they ask you that one question that you need to hear to get you talking, like, what else have you done, or some shit like that along the line, then that's when you like a little bit, just give them like a little bit like what you done with bigger names or whatever, and then that's when you like you get them because you don't know what their next response is after that. And then it's a method. It's a madness. I went through it, and that's what got me here. So I'm like, damn.
And it got you really far, bro. So you know what you're doing, you know. But although you know what you're doing, has there ever been stuff that just happened that you just like was out of your control, but you were able to control it and figure out the whole situation?
Yeah, whenever.
Like say an upset artist didn't like your beat, and it was like you didn't feel like you were gonna be able to do anything, and then you guys finally came to an agreement on another beat and made it work. Or have you had a situation like that?
Of course, all the time. Like if they're on a different vibe and I'm not on that vibe, I'll just call up like my musician friends, like, hey bro, I need a piano loop, play me down.
That's dope, bro.
And
To have friends like that.
They just sit that shit. Like shout out to my boy Not Being. You know what I'm saying? Like he come through. Like you gotta know pianists. Like I don't know the piano. I don't know how to play that shit. But I know piano players. Yeah. And they know how to like do that. But at sometimes it get tricky because it's like a lot of people come up to them like that. Like I need this, I need that, but they don't know your play. So you gotta tell them your play at that moment. And I'll tell them like I'm in the studio with YG right now, and I add drums to something. I just need a melody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they'll send that shit through, and then bam. That's where the producer community is going right now. Where it's like a lot of producers don't know how to play music. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know that now. Like a lot of niggas just know how to work their program. Yeah. I'm one of them, but I'm just like. I know how to work my drums. I'm a percussion guy. Okay. That's what I was doing in the band. I'm all about the drums, because when you play the drums, that's what really get people.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
The melody is
that's the heart of the whole song.
Yeah, that's the heart of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why 808s is just like you can hear that song Booty by damn, I forgot that nigga name. Wanna see that booty?
Oh,
Booty.
Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I know that.
It's no melody in that, bro. Black Youngster. It's no melody in that. And it's all 808 and drum. It's all like percussion. So it's like if I can get like the crowd, to resonate with that, I'm good. But I'm on some shit where I want shit to be melody wise. Like that's why I reach out to the Chris O'Bannons and the Not Beings and all that.
And you know what? Knowing Chris personally and seeing how he makes his moves and stuff, a lot of his blessings have just been from people reaching out to him and saying, you know what, I need you to do. He worked his ass off so hard where it was just like, it's got to the point where now he's this magnet. Now we're attracted to him. We gotta reach out to him now, and I can just imagine people do the same thing to you, but can you remember the time when it wasn't like that and it was a total opposite when you're like, damn, I gotta beg people to try to fucking get a beat from me or something.
That shit kind of still like
not
that
in
now.
those exact words, but
no, it's kind of still like that now, like because
really after your long catalog,
man, that shit don't mean shit.
Crazy,
that
bro.
shit don't mean a goddamn thing. Like you can be triple platinum. But this right now in this day and age, you have to be doing interviews. You have to be out there. You have to show your face, because sometimes your music can be bigger than you. So it's like right now, that's where I'm at. Like my music is being played all over the world right now. Like Nicki did a tour and she performed LLC. Everybody knew the words, they knew the beat and all that, and here I am.
Unbeknownst to them that you are a person who exists as well.
Like I
Nicki
said,
didn't make the beat.
Like I said, I'm still in Inglewood. I did that I did that shit in my fucking in my room before I even got my own apartment. Like I was in my mom's house. Like I was just, nigga called me when I was about to get ready for bed. It was like, Nicki's in Paris right now, and Detail needs a beat for her so he could write to it, and I did the beat. Like what I did with that I listened to Make Love with her and Gucci Man. It was a song that she did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll hear it. Y'all hear it. But I listened to it and I'm like, all right, Nicki like bells. Nicki like shit that's gonna like.
True. Look at
people,
Starship,
right,
bro.
Right.
She like that.
You know what I'm saying?
That fashion-y type of music.
So I hit my boy up, JFK. He's out of Philly.
Okay.
This is how like This is why my name is Worldwide, because people know me worldwide, but it's just not worldwide. If that makes sense.
No, I mean not. You said
boy,
you got fans in Germany now, so it's
right.
there,
I'm
bro.
just saying,
It's
like
I
I call up my boy JFK. He out of Philly. I'm like, hey, I'll send him the YouTube link. Damn, like we need something like this. The melody though, because I'm gonna add the drums. I'm gonna do my shit on the drums.
That comes natural.
And he just did the melody. He sent it back. Bam. Did that. Whipped it up like in like what, an hour or 30 minutes, and then sent it back to my boy Rasul, the one that made the play, because he was working with Detail and Nicki and them, and then bam, it was a hit. I was like, damn.
Shout out Rasul, because you mentioned another story with him too. He's a connect.
That's my nigga.
The guy, huh?
That's my nigga. That's my nigga. And like, he did Drunken Love, so
nice.
That's
like,
a good ass song. Like, bro. God really blessed me with good people to work with. So
but it's because you're doing the work as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that believes in manifestation knows that it might be possible to manifest it and just get it to come to you, but most of the time manifesting is the biggest part of that is doing the work, going out there, you know, saying I wanna do a song with such and such, right? And then you know you got to go out there and see where's he gonna be at next. Is he gonna perform? Oh, might be in LA this week, so you find a way to get to where he's gonna be at, he or she. Excuse me. You find out where they're gonna be at, and then bam, that's part of manifesting itself. Is you went out there and you did like I was telling you about this mansion that I'm trying to get in Oregon one day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I went and I figured out how much it costs. Now I'm trying to figure out what I gotta do to make that type of money to get there. You know what I'm saying? And then you know I just gotta slowly but surely just keep reminding myself and keep writing that down, what it takes to get there. Because although I'm far from owning it right now, who knows if by next year I might have just came up with a good idea that got me it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to wait 10, 20 years to get it. It took a year. Look at these big names that are getting famous out of nowhere, bro. And they even say interviews. Last year, I was watching the BET Awards or whatever. And now I'm on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is real, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you could be living in a broke down house or whatever 1 year, and then the next year you're living in a fucking mansion, and it's just because you worked hard. You know what I'm saying? You didn't put you didn't only limit yourself to I can have this in 5 years or 6 years. No, you said I want this soon, ASAP.
I'm definitely gonna get a house like Joshua Tree. Like one day it's gonna happen. Like I don't care
bro,
when
it ain't
it's
even gonna happen. It already happened, bro.
Yeah.
It already happened, bro. You already got people that are working construction right now. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta think of that shit.
Hey, them my niggas.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go buy Gatorade every day. Oh, y'all want beer instead?
All creative like energy is gonna be like in my house. Like my real ones gonna know. They're gonna be like, hey, I need an idea off, or I hit writer's block, or I'm going through this. Like, come through my house and.
That's what creatives are for, bro. You have to sit with each other and bounce ideas off each other, because if not, you're just gonna be again back to being an only child where you're just by yourself.
I've been by myself the whole road, like my whole 32 years. But now it's like I lost my cousin. To go back to my cousin, he did. He used to sing a lot. Like when we was in a choir together. Okay. And he has like. I'm actually going to sample one of his recordings that my auntie did of him singing in the choir. But that was like my biggest drive right there. He always said, "We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it." And then when he got 30, he passed. And when I was 31, so I was waiting for him to get 30 and all that. And it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. That made my drive even more bigger. Yeah. But my circle more smaller though, if that makes sense.
No, of course, because it makes it. Once you trust somebody and love somebody so much, and they're gone, it's like that trust kind of dies with them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? In a way, you get what I mean?
You can't trust a lot of people in the industry. You can't. You gotta know like who see the vision, and you gotta see their vision as well.
Yeah.
You gotta be very, very cautious of what they want to see and what you want to see, and combine it. And then if it's right, then y'all going out of here. And if it's wrong, it's like, okay, whatever.
But just because your cousin is gone physically, bro, it doesn't mean that trust has to be gone. You gotta trust that he's up there, you know, making, like how we spoke on it earlier. He's up there pulling strings for you, making it work for you.
He is.
You know. So I always ask this when we get towards the end of the interview, because I want people to know who you are aside from being a musician. Like, what other aspirations did you even have in life, you know, before this? So if you weren't making music at all, there was no DJ-WES, there's no Wild-Wild-West, no band, nothing, none of that, bro. You know, I know you spoke a little bit on playing football, but would that have been your next career, or would there have been something else?
It would be fashion. It would be fashion,
okay.
like just doing merchandise or managing other artists. Like if I fail right now, I can definitely manage someone else.
I'm not even thinking about failing.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about failing.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm talking about before. If
Oh,
you didn't
before
even think
that,
about
yeah.
before, if
It's
music
just
wasn't
fashion.
even in your life.
Just fashion.
Okay.
Just, you know.
Yeah, because I don't ever
art.
want to wish failure on none of my artists. Never, none of that.
No, just art, fashion. Because I know before this, I was into art.
Okay.
Like, I could tell you the Basquiat shit all the time. Like, I caught that. I caught on to that, like, at an early age. Yeah. And, you know, so I'm like, damn, like, this is what I want to do. And then now I know that music is art. Now I can, like, use this as my art to get to people, because I can do this the easiest.
Okay.
My art, I can draw too, but it's like my drawing skills is way less than my like music skills, so I just use it like that.
I mean, I like to, from what we were speaking on and how you've been telling me, I like to think they go hand in hand, bro. I don't think any is less than the other. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said about the artists, we need the DJs. Without the artists, without the DJ, we can't. You know what I'm saying? But without the artist giving you a DJ to, you know what I'm saying, to play something, so it goes both hand in hand. You know, so you can make all these projects, but when you release it, you're not gonna want to just release it as, you know, just a no picture and just have the song title. You need to have a dope ass cover that's gonna make it, you know, stand out. Because if not, that's why people have titles and stuff like that too, to stand out from. Remember when people used to have unknown number 1, unknown number 2? You remember those track lists?
I actually wanted to make an album where it's like untitled.
Oh, untitled, yeah, that's what it was. I'm not unknown, untitled.
Yeah.
You know,
untitled, and it's just like you put your own puzzle together.
But
type shit.
like I was saying, you know, I don't think one outweighs the other, bro. I think they both go hand in hand, because that artwork, bro, and it's really, really genius that you do that. And I'm not being biased because I used to make my own covers. There's a reason why I made my own covers, bro, because it not only separates you from being an artist, but it lets you know that you can add other shit to the table. So when you do get picked up by a label, you can be like, hey, man, shit, I make cover art. You fucked with all these, right? They'll be like, yeah, you know, that's why we picked you up. Well, shit, I did those. So it's be like, oh, boom. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the
you
thing
can
that
make
I
art
was
covers for
trying to-
our other artists.
That's the thing I was trying to get to, like, these labels. Like, I was taking meetings, and I didn't get a chance to, like, to discuss what I'm talking to you you know, about or whatever. And I feel like if I was able to like discuss that to them, they would have took me already. And I think that's what killed it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a whole bunch of ideas. Everybody went through that. Kanye went through that with Columbia, all that. Like, and look where he at now.
Nip went through that with Sony,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a matter of representation and your people knowing which your vision is, and they, like, you know, letting these labels know, like, y'all sleeping if y'all ain't fucking signing this thing.
And being an artist, most important thing that I can't even stress this enough, bro. The most important thing we gotta work on as being an artist is ourselves, bro. We gotta learn how to love ourselves, be comfortable in our own skin, be able to speak in public, and just train ourselves to be professional at anything that we do. Because once we become and I hate to label us, but once we become a brand and we become something that has to be marketable to others, we have to present ourselves a certain way. We got to put that mask on. If we're having a shitty day, we're having a bad day, we got to put that mask on and still smile and because Hollywood looks at things different, bro. The people that you're talking about that you're like, man, I wish they could have just got to know how we're speaking to each other. Unfortunately, they don't care and they don't have time for that, bro, because time is money. And when feelings get involved, some of these big people, some of those big record executives or whatever, they have people, their thing is, I hire people for that. We hire counselors. Labels have counselors. I don't know if they still do, but labels are supposed to have like somebody that's going to be there so you can talk to and release your stress or whatever, because anxiety is a motherfucker. And if you're an artist, not everybody can, like how you said, you're an introvert. And not everybody is an extrovert in this music industry. There's a lot of introverts, but they have counselors and helpers that you get what I'm saying? So to these labels exec, unfortunately, they don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? But over here, we do, bro. And that's why I want people to know that when it's not that it's the artist's fault that doesn't want to do, like I said earlier, it's not that the artists don't want to do the interviews. It's just sometimes when you get signed, you're kind of stuck in that situation where they're like, yo, no more interviews. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with Lil Wayne and Drake. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne had Drake stop doing interviews, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it made sense, Look, obviously, look at the success that Drake is at. So I feel like the whole being a mystery, it is something that needs to be there. You know what I'm saying? But we also gotta do this shit for ourselves, bro. We gotta take care of ourselves. We gotta be healthy, whether it's physical, any like that too. But I mean, like as far as mentally, we gotta be healthy, and just know that regardless of what's gonna come to us, good or bad, we can take that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, unfortunately, with those guys that they weren't paying attention to you, bro, you had to just take it, bro. You had to just deal with it and know that that's not everybody. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do plenty more interviews after us, bro. You might even have some that you like even more because they have games or they have fun topics and they shit like that.
I love y'all interviews because it's like I can be myself and I can just tell y'all exactly what I'm about. You know what I mean? So I fuck with that.
So before we end the show and start giving out your Instagram and information and stuff like that, can we play some more music? Is there any more songs that we can play?
There's a lot of shit out there.
Yeah, let's play some more music. And then when we come back,
let's get the Instagram and everything now. And
you want to get out? Okay. So we're gonna close it out right now, bro. Is there anything that anybody want to shout out? Is there anyone that you want to, just say thank you to and stuff like that?
Shout out to the whole Inglewood city. Shout out to my boy Lawrence. Lawrence used to play for the Seahawks.
Okay.
He was the one that actually like invested in me to have my music equipment.
Hey, that's big, yo. Hey, shout out Lawrence, bro.
I was working at Nike for like 5 years, and then Lawrence was just like, yo, like, I can make sure you're like good. And I was just like, I was supposed to put in my 2 weeks.
If that's not God giving you shit, bro, I don't know what the fuck is, dog. Because that shit don't just come out of nowhere, bro.
It don't. And this was the weekend of like Made in America when it was in LA.
Okay.
And like when Nip performed that weekend, Nip performed that weekend, and Kanye. Those are my two biggest inspirations. And so it's like that happened, and they wanted me to put in my 2 weeks and like finish my shift, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just leave. Like I said bye to everybody.
When you don't need them, you just gotta be respectful.
I left, and then and I just did me after that, and then I went platinum. And then this is shit that I was talking about in the break room. Like I was like, yo, I'm gonna go platinum, and everybody, all my real ones know, like Will and all them. And
bro spoke into
Cheyenne,
existence.
all them.
You see that shit? He
knew.
spoke into existence, y'all.
I spoke.
And
he's
got people who were there to see, and it's just cool because they're
and
gonna
niggas
watch
thought
this.
and niggas thought I was like crazy when I was saying this. When I was saying like I'm gonna have a clothing line. Oh shit! Hold on. We can edit this out, right?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Hey.
Should we pause the? You to, you know,
didn't have it like that when I was platinum. Whatever, like I'm like
in time, bro.
People
get there,
people
man.
think that like when you're like platinum, it's like it's already made. Like no, it's not like that. It's like
bro, I wrote.
That's just all accolades.
Yeah.
But you still gotta have real life that's going on, and I'm going through real life, right?
But there's a reason. So I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like, what if all the fame and fortune? There's sometimes, bro, that I have like a really bad stomach ache, or I ate something the night before, and I'm just in bed like really sick, and I'm like, fuck, what if I was like super famous right now and I have to do a concert in like 2 hours, and
oh my God.
I'm sweating and like I can't even go to the bathroom.
Anxiety, you'll be on one of these.
So it's just like, but has that happened to you? But you don't have to do a big show in 2 hours, and you get to just lay in bed and chill. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta take those little things and just appreciate it, bro. Because when you become famous, shit like that is gonna be rare. You're gonna wish you can just be alone in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta be. Nope. Sorry, DJ-WES. You gotta fucking you gotta take these pills, or you gotta eat this shit. Because nah, bro, we got an hour flight.
We got a bag on
you better
the
use
line
it. They got a bathroom in the flight. You wanna use
Everybody gotta get paid.
Yeah.
So you have to show up.
Yeah.
So I've gotten into that. Like I've realized that it's not about that goes back to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about me no more. Right. It's like I actually made this choice to be this person to
that's true,
to help other people.
Because you can't take a sick day from the kids.
Other people had other shit going on, but they trusted me to be alone with my operation. So I have to be on my 10s, and I got to be on my 10 toes.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because other people, they could have been somewhere else, but they wanted to fuck with me, and because they saw something in me. So that kicks in automatically. Like I have to be who they want. With what they saw in me. And I gotta be who I see in myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
If that makes sense.
No, I know. You gotta be.
Yeah.
You're basically saying you gotta be yourself, bro.
I gotta be myself.
You gotta trust who you
I
are,
have to,
and you are who you are for a reason.
Yeah. So, it's plenty of days Chris might call me like, "Damn, nigga, you ain't sent me no beats." I'm like, "Nigga, I've been going through some shit," but. Here you go.
I know Chris.
Because I always find time to make beats within myself. Like, I listen to music 24 and more. So it's but it's not rap music. It's more It's more like, you know, other shit.
Hey, and I know Chris, and I know he's a very he's an understanding person. So if you tell him like, you know, what you got going on, he's gonna be like, oh, I understand, bro, and because he got shit going on too. You know? So shout out Chris O'Bannon, man. Shout out to every artist that you worked with. Let them know, bro, before we close our work. Well, where can we find you at? Where can we spot you at next? You know, big shows coming up, projects coming out.
Instagram right now, DJ-WES, DEEJAY West, WES.
Okay.
That's my only social media right now.
Hell yeah.
So.
Let them know you got any big shows coming up. You got an album project, something coming out.
Oh, the Worldwide West album, the deluxe copy is gonna come out soon.
Okay.
Right now you can get what you expecting from it on my Instagram, link in my bio. Oh shit.
Okay.
Link in my bio, SoundCloud. So, yeah. That's about it.
It's all the same.
But we getting all the other shit together though.
Yeah. No, you guys, please follow the bro, man, and this is a dude that I think will be in this game for a very, very long time. So please be on the lookout. Please continue to watch DJ-WES. He's already been making all these hits, and he's still very humble. Still knows that there's more levels to this shit that he's got to get up to. And I know a lot of people who, if they even got the chance to even be in the studio with Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, they would over exaggerate it and blow it out of proportion and say, yeah, I'm gonna get my check, this and that. No, this is a dude who's actually made hits for her and is still humble, like, hey, you know what, I still gotta work a regular job. And you know, that's mad respect, bro, because that lets people know that you are you're not looking at it as an ego point of view. You know what I'm saying? You're not using your ego at all. You still
ego out the window.
Yeah. And I respect that, bro. And like I said, I know a lot of people who would, and I'm just speaking generally, who will get that opportunity and their ego would go out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying?
Because there was a depression state with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I just work with Nicki Minaj and I still gotta go through this.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, like this ain't what I thought it was.
But like I told you, you know, earlier with the whole DJ, with the Cardi, yeah. And Jay White, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come. He was probably going through the same shit at the time. You know, he didn't say exactly what was on his mind, but I'm sure he was turned down when the song didn't blow up or whatever. Because look, that was back in 08 or 09. So Cardi didn't blow up till like almost 11, 12 years later. So it's just sometimes you gotta be patient, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's all it is.
But thank you.
Be patient.
Thank you so much, man, DJ-WES. Thank you for having your manager on here. You look so lovely. You're so fly. But yeah, man. Everybody that's been tuning in, watching in, 3, thank you, man, for having us another great setup, bro. Having another great interview for us, man. LA Unlocked, you know who we do this for. We do this for y'all. So we thank you guys for all the love. Please tune in and watch this. This will be going up ASAP.
Somewhere in Miami get faded. People start late. I don't even know why we waited. What you saying? Just when it's time, I know it's time, I know it's right. Just pulling pennies to the side. Calling me, telling me you're alone and you want it back. We don't gotta be attached. So you a freak side that you never had. Are you with that? Baby, I know that what we could be. I just wanna break your back. Show me if you a buddy. Somewhere in Miami get faded. People start late. I don't even know why we waited. What you saying? Cause when it's time, I know it's time, I know it's right. Just put them pennies to the side. Yeah. And I know exactly what you want. And I know exactly what you are. Is you mad? Wanna put you right inside that bag you never had. Wanna put you right inside that Mozzie. Got no jack. I don't wanna talk no more, I wanna make it real. I don't wanna fantasize, I wanna see how it feels. And I wanna break your back. Pull up in that matte black, yeah, I want your back, yeah. Tíralo pa' atrás. Somewhere in Miami getting faded, pupils dilated. I don't even know why we waited. What you saying? Cause when it's time, I know it's time, I know it's right. Just put them panties to the side.
Did you know AAA offers competitive rates on auto insurance? You could save hundreds by switching to AAA Insurance. Discounts for being a good driver or bundling your home and auto insurance policies. Get a quote in minutes at AAA.com/insurance and find out how much you could save. AAA Insurance, helping you save more. Insurance provided to qualified members by AAA affiliated insurer. Membership generally required for insurance and requires a separate purchase. Visit AAA.com.
This is Ice-T and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and
this is a cold call. We're on a mission to get America to switch to cold water washing with Tide.
It saves you energy.
And that saves you up to $150 a year on your energy bill.
Plus, Tide cleans better in cold than the bargain brand in hot.
Turn to cold because Stone Cold said so.
Turn to cold with Tide.
For great savings, buy Tide Hygienic Clean at Target.
Performance based on Tide Power Pods versus leading baking soda packs.
Some real shit. Yeah. Fly. Fly's living. Yeah. Nigga always on some real shit. Niggas in the club do it real big. Papa X nigga and I'm still lit. She just wanna ball on some real shit. Yeah, we do it always on some real shit. Get a Tesla truck and it's real big. Started from the bottom, now we kill shit. She just wanna ball on some real shit. Yeah, we do it always on some real shit. Pull up, straight, ice, skate, yeah. Foreign exchange, dice, cake, watch plain Jane, rice, cake, Harajuku store, like bait, yeah. Legging, shorts, lights, waist, froze, look, on her face, Amazon, Lisa, Ray, Draco, NRA, yeah. Young rich nigga, clean slate, I'm the one, gotta wait, make all the dough, lotta ways, lawyer, call, crime, pays, ocean, drive, sunshine state, but it don't matter though, I shine any place, I get my hustle on, like I'm ace, web willy shit, yeah, spring, always great, on some real shit, niggas in the club do it real big, Papa X nigga and I'm still lit, she just wanna ball on some real shit, yeah, we do it always on some real shit, get a Tesla truck and it's real big, started from the bottom, now we kill shit. She just wanna ball on some real shit. Yeah, we do it always on some real shit. money, how to get rich on swipe. Made 100 from my label and the swipes in the same way. I just hit a play and hit a lick in the same G. I just fuck my side hoe and my bitch on the same sheet. I been getting money and I still ain't let it change me. Last week I ran into my ex and I ain't speak. That hoe thought I wasn't gon' be shit, but it ain't phase me. My plug fronted me 10 pounds of gas and he gon' hate me. Cause I'ma run off on him, change my number so he can't change me. My Canada bed numbers been working in the Apple store. Last week I hit for 10 iPhones, I'm about to hit for more. My African plug just called, he said he got some orders cooking up. I gave D-Rob a fake ID and told him to go pick him up. That ain't no cap. I'ma show you how to get rich on swipe. All I need is a laptop. I can make 2 bands in one night and win that check clear. I'ma go pick it up at midnight. Going to Gucci with a credit card that ain't in my name. Swiping cards and stealing from people, that shit ain't the same. Took a CP into Mercedes, put a Benz in my name. Put a dump on a gift card and took it to Johnny Dang. My MSR had stopped working, I had to get a new one. I tried to teach him how to swipe, he don't know what he doing. I spent a lot of money on Bitcoin. When the Benz ain't working, that shit get annoying. Go work for my Africans cause they employing. They gon' teach you how to run it up. Made 100 from my label and the swipes in the same way. I just hit a play and hit a lick in the same G. I just fuck my side hoe and my bitch on the same sheet. I been getting money and I still ain't let it change me. Last week I ran into my ex and I ain't speak. That hoe thought I wasn't gon' be shit, but it ain't phase me. My plug fronted me 10 pounds of gas and he gon' hate me. Cause I'ma run off on him, change my number so he can't change me. My label and the swipes in the same way. I just hit a play and hit a lick in the same G. I just fuck my side hoe and my bitch on the same sheet. I been getting money and I still ain't let it change me. Last week I ran into my ex and I ain't speak. That hoe thought I wasn't gon' be shit, but it ain't phase me. My plug fronted me 10 pounds of gas and he gon' hate me. Cause I'ma run off on him, change my number so he can't change me.
my grind, and ain't no man finna waste my time. I need that change, and I need respect. If you ain't got that, then you might get left. I was 14, had big dreams to go get it. Told my grandma that I'm tryna move out the city. It was all bad, but I thank God for the patience. Me and Pops used to make music all in the basement. Know it then and I know it now, this is worth more than a fortune. I just need me a grown man putting half in on the mortgage. Show me off and 9 in on the timeline. I'ma make you feel like a winner. I'm a beauty, high maintenance, so sexy when I'm on. He heard I just turned 22. Well, are you ready for the truth? I'ma go shopping.
Honestly, there are things everyone can do to help protect their sexual health.
Talk to a healthcare provider and find out about all your HIV prevention options.
Because honestly, our health is worth protecting.
Find out more at gethonestabouthiv.com.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ay. Maestros, Roots Chris, she expensive. Upper echelon, starting on them other bitches, yeah. Lil' mama stay on fly shit, yeah. She in her bag and I like it, I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like the way she ride it. Shawty on my hip just like a sidekick. I like it. Yeah, I like it. See you on the gram, I comment right after I like it. Don't know what it is, but little baby, you get me excited. Okay, I had to gas you up, I had to hype it. But keep in mind, this little baby, don't you get entitled. Okay, I'm fresh as fuck, on the rifle. Hey, best of luck to my rivals. Go against us, that's suicide. So turn the winning team, it's do or die. She know what it is, like a psychic. I got 10 speeds, I let her ride it. Bounce out with that stick, boy, I be sliding. All for it down ass bitch. Wristwatch cost a whole brick. I'm pricey, so little mama like me, oh yeah. She icy, but she can't be my wifey, oh no. PGO, no, I can't throw no rice on a hoe. Hold me down and it's nothing. Get it for you, no discussion. Head game on concussion. She talk bad to me, get no repercussions. I like that. Exactly what I need. Bitch be DTF, but I'm more DTB. Cause I don't trust these hoes, and these hoes don't trust me. So I'm not fucking no more unless I know you can pay that fee. Maestros, Roots Chris, she expensive. Upper echelon, starting on them other bitches, yeah. Lil' mama stay on fly shit, yeah. She in her bag and I like it, I like it. 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 I know you used to having things your way, but I wanna level you up, show you boss things. I got some sauce that did not cost me. Let's run it in, baby, in all way. I know you used to having things your way. She bossed us, so it ain't nothing you can say. I love the way the mama pull up in the A. Bust it down, throw some money on her, make that ass shake, oh yeah. Make it shake, before I gotta catch this play. Are you gon' hold me down, when I gotta go away? That's how I'm gon' know that you my little babe. Fuck it, I got a ticket, let's go and run this play. Maestros, Roots Chris, she expensive. Upper
upper echelon, starting on them other bitches, yeah. Lil' mama stay on fly shit, yeah. She in her bag and I like it, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Tell me why his bitch was so choosy. Tell me why that bitch was so choosy. Yeah. Since she in the groupie, then tell me why that bitch is so choosy. Asking if it's Gucci, if we ride drop top in my hoop. And I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing. I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing.
Not forced, wanna roll with me. My boys, so strap up, the right horse. Hush, 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 don't make noise. Hey, I let her hit the doobie, cause she didn't put it on these cookies. Sorry if I sound moody, but I just want head and some pussy. Married to the game, I am tookin'. F&E and make a pussy nigga start bootin' if you hookin'. Be on dog and not cookin'. Bitch, don't choose me, overlook me. Millionaire gangster like Messi in his prime. I told her I was coming and I nutted in her eye. But is you still down for the motherfucking cause? You gon' say the dope yours when the boys bring the dogs? Chang, chang.
Say she in the groupie, then tell me why that bitch is so choosy. Asking if it's Gucci, if we ride drop top in my hoop. And I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing. I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing.
All off the bills, no roofing. Make project music like Juvie. And you know I treat the pussy like sushi. Only eat it with my cutie. Give me brain like my tutor. Professor, I came with my ruler. Bitch, free my Draco. Every time I get your gun kick, more mad that they take the chrome. I fell in love, ain't no honey that I'ma take home. After my shows, I need to trust out these hoes. I only trust in my route. Can't answer if your number ain't in my phone. Pull up, I fake ain't at home. Pull up, I fake ain't at home. Looking through the beat, bro. Just might shoot you in the dome. If you niggas looking wrong, blow it like we teaching Jones.
Since she in the groupie, then tell me why that bitch is so choosy. Asking if it's Gucci, if we ride drop top in my hoop. And I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing. I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing.
All black, a real 16. On their mind, they respecting my pimping. All black, got them Ruchis. 3 or 4s ain't but the square shit of simping. I remember when that pump bitch turned back on me. Call me bro, put me on IG, flex racks on me. One of my main shooters got broke, I made it clap at me. Bills piled up, no toes down, it was bad for a P. Bitch, I'm up now, what's up now? Can't tell I took an L. Chinese change, no shirt, that fat nigga D12. Niggas hate when I come around, I make them nervous, I can tell. Talking too much, gripping they pockets, sweating shit, biting their nails. This Kel-Tec got a hockey stick. Ain't gon' sock a bitch, I'll pop a bitch. My mama said that's a damn shame how I get. On Jehovah, I run phase, LA County shit.
Then tell me why that bitch is so choosy. Asking if it's Gucci, if we ride drop top in my hoop. And I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing. I'ma say that we could do it. Don't hate on me cause your bitch choosing.